Misfits and dope addicts are here.
Including Marion, who is living in the wasteland that is Centerville.
The teenage waste.
The teenage wasteland.
That's not what I would call being very kind to the people of Centerville.
Well, let's take it up with Marion.
On this day
in 1971, The Who released their fifth studio album, Who's Next, featuring Won't Get Fooled Again, Teenage Wasteland. Since been viewed by critics as The Who's best record and one of the greatest rock albums of all time. The cover artwork shows a photo of the band apparently having just urinated on a large concrete piling. But,
right here,
according to the photographer, most of the band members were unable to urinate, so rainwater was tipped from an empty film canister.
I don't have to pee! You've got to pee on that monument. I don't have to pee!
I'm just. They said most. I want to know who was able to pee.
Who was able to pee?
By the way, there is no song called "Teenage Wasteland."
That was
I'm sorry,
Baba
no,
O'Reilly.
Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah.
And we've talked about it before, based on the Pete Townsend. So there was this Indian guru named Meher Baba, and Meher Baba was you should see a picture of him. He said he was the avatar of God on Earth, the avatar of God. He was God transformed into human form on Earth. You should see a picture of him. He does not look like what you would think God.
All right, tell me again his name, because now I got to look.
It's Meher Baba, Meherbaba, Mr. Baba, Meher Baba, and he has a mustache, and he looks like a very pleasant gentleman, but he don't look like I would think God would look like.
It doesn't look like the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. No. He doesn't look like that guy.
And so what? Oh, by the way, Bob O'Reilly, the initial edition of it, 30 minutes long.
Oh, and they cut it down to 3.5.
They kept whittling it down and whittling it down. They had it at 9 minutes for a while. I think there are some 9-minute recordings of it.
This one's 5 minutes on the album.
Yeah, but so Pete Townsend really liked the work of Meher Baba, his philosophies and so, and he wanted to take the essence of Meher Baba and put it into a synthesizer, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't figure out how to do it. So then he just decided to play it on an organ, and then the O'Reilly part is in honor of minimalist composer Terry Riley. So it's Baba and O'Reilly, and there you go. Yeah, look up your pictures of Meher Baba. I mean, I like the way he looks like He
looks like a nice person.
Doesn't he look like a? I am a happy God on earth. He was very, very influential. Had millions of followers at one time.
Bill, if we are all created in God's image, God looks like all of us in some way, right?
I don't. When did you become a religious?
Well, no, I'm just saying if that's what they say, then God looks like everybody.
God created man in His own image.
Yeah. So He looks like everybody.
I also learned that in Leviticus, it says that if you spill your seed, you're supposed to give 2 doves to a priest. I didn't know that.
And if you
do you owe a lot of doves?
I gotta find a lot of doves.
And if you make fun of bald-headed old prophets, they will send 2 female bears to eat you. I like when the bears came and ate the little children because they were ridiculing the old prophet.
There you go.
Those are your Bible stories, folks. And don't be spilling your seed on the ground, okay?
Well, it's a waste.
Yeah. There's plenty more where that came from.
We don't get fooled again.
This song, I can't think of it without George Bush anymore.
Why is that?
Because there's that quote of him where he's saying, "You fool me once,
shame on you.
Shame on you. Fool me twice.
Shame on
don't get fooled.
Me.
We don't get fooled again.
We won't get fooled again."
Malapropisms and misquotes are all about today's boner candidate.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, then we should probably get a move on.
Yes, we should.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
It's hot in here again. It's been blessedly cool.
Yeah, we've had a good run. We should have appreciated it while it was happening.
Somebody complained it was cold. I'm telling you, that's what happened.
No. You know what happened? They're trying to smoke us out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to smoke us out. We'll make it so hot in there, they'll just leave the building and never come back.
We'll never have to have that contract meeting. They'll just leave.
All right, we're going to take a break here. 877-602-9696. That's the number to call. Check in with the Radio from Hell show because we're steaming hot. 877-602-9696. You can also text us if you like to do that. 33. get it over with. We got lots of stuff to get to today. We've got your check-ins at 877-602-9696, or you can text us at 33986. I see Tasha is on line 1. She sent us a picture in Radio from Hell at x96.com about what she's going to talk about on the phone, Katie. I know I throw these things at you back and forth, but if you can get it ready. Let's officially begin the show, and then we'll go to check-ins and we'll talk to Tasha. Hang on, Tasha. We have a sponsor here, Gina.
Does your company have a process requiring ultra-pure water? Trust the certified master water specialist at Water Specialties, Inc. For ultra-pure water system design, installation, maintenance, or sanitization, call the experts at Water Specialties 801-281-4911 or visit waterspecialties.net.
The moon is 69.3% of full. It is a waning gibbous moon. The moon will set today at 12:49 p.m., today being Thursday. It's the 14th day of August in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2025. It's World Lizard Day. Ooh. I have a lizard. Right here on my shoulder, a tattoo. Right there, tattoo of a lizard. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is on camera. Can you see that? I can't look at the camera. And
it's your microphone's in the way.
How about that? You see the lizard?
Yes, yeah. I see the lizard.
Yeah,
Quit showing me your lizard, Bill.
Oh, come on. And it's, lizards are, 4 legs, scaly skin, long bodies, movable eyelids. 7,000 different varieties of species can be found all over the world. I prefer the bearded dragon myself. National Tattoo Removal Day. Oh, that kind of slides in there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Don't make this day necessary. Don't get a tattoo unless you really want a tattoo.
My temporary tattoo is finally coming
starting
off.
to fade.
It's National Creamsicle Day, Carrie.
I had the Captain Crunch creamsicle flavor.
Oh, there's a cereal that's
a limited edition summer version. And it wasn't bad.
Those they're kind of like creamsicles we had from what is it? Joy Pop. Oh, those were good. And it's National Navajo Code Talkers Day. The Navajo Code Talkers, a unique group of World War II heroes. The Navajo Code Talkers created an unbreakable code. Well, I don't know if they created an unbreakable code. They just spoke Navajo, and none of the enemies could decipher what the hell they were. So they did everything in Navajo, and it was wonderful. This is an all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. It's Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Kerry Jackson right there. Hi, I'm Bill Allred. That's Gina Barberi sitting over there. Katie for short is our excellent producer, and I think I see Hudson is in the booth this morning helping out, and the dog is in there too, Vax, taking a snooze at this moment. And now we go to check-ins, 877-602-9696. I see that Tasha is calling from North Ogden, and Tasha, I quickly put 2 and 2 together. I saw your email this morning. You're right in the mouth of that fire, right?
Oh, just right below it. It was crazy.
Do we have that picture, Katie? Did you find it?
Tell us about it, Tasha.
There it is. Tell us about this picture, Tasha.
So that is like literally out my front window of my kitchen. So the evacuation was 3,300, and we're on 3,200, and it was insane to watch how quickly just the multiple fires kept imploding, just kept creeping up the mountain and up the canyon in different spots. It was really spotty, and then there were certain areas where it just boomed, and it was just insane.
Now they're calling Tasha. They're calling it the Willard Peak Fire. Now let me just back up a second. You said about evacuation. Did you have to evacuate, or you didn't?
I was up all night. Kind of spotlighting to make sure that the fire and the wind and everything didn't get out of control. They contained it really well.
You didn't have to evacuate.
I didn't have to. Yeah.
Okay. And when you say the fire is going up the canyon, is going up North Ogden Divide or what?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It started creeping up North Ogden Divide, and we did have friends on the other side, just about a mile from us, that they had evacuated. They had been called to evacuate about 4 hours before, and so that whole southeast side had been evacuated already.
So what's the situation this morning?
It is clear now. You guys are getting all our smoke, I'm sure.
Oh, it's probably going up to Brigham. It's probably going up to Brigham City.
Yeah.
I don't care about Brigham City.
It's clear, but the fire is not clear. You just mean it's clear, not smoky.
The air is, yeah. And I just want to make a huge shout out to the fire department and all the volunteers. They were incredible, and just an amazing display of trying to, just get this under control and contain it. They were just awesome. What made me absolutely crazy, so my husband works for a local excavation company up here, and they asked to use his water truck, which is great, anything that they could do to help. So him going to get that, all the people that choose to spectate and get in the way of the responders is insane.
Yeah. It's, these homes, you built these homes about as high up on the mountain as you can get them. These are probably the last foothills, and you can't get them up any higher. And then sometimes when a fire starts in these areas, it gets really, dicey for people who build up there.
It is. And I really felt a lot of empathy for the gentleman that lost his home in California.
Well, there was more than one.
You mean our friend of the program?
Well, he was a friend of the program. Yeah. Just that initial thought last night and all through this morning of what do I need to grab in case I do have to evacuate. It's it's very real. Yeah. And it's very, very much so a thing of you have to prioritize.
Absolutely.
I guess so. Nobody has been hurt so far, and it looks like things are under control. So get some sleep, Tasha. It sounds like you need it.
Oh, I need to listen to you guys, and then I'll get some sleep.
Okay, good idea.
Thank you so much for letting me listen.
All right, thanks for checking in with us.
All right,
man.
Let's go to Corey.
Hi, Corey in Bountiful. What's up?
Hey, good morning in Bountiful. Yeah, nothing on fire here yet.
Good.
So we're good. So Baba O'Reilly, I spammed the chat with a Joe Pera link. I don't know if you're familiar with Joe Pera.
I sure am. I love Joe Pera. I thought that Joe Pera, what did he call that little show he had for a couple of seasons?
Well, there was a
Pera Talks to You.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them.
Yeah, I love those shows.
There's an episode. Oh, they're great. They're really sweet. But there's an episode, if you remember, where he first hears Baba O'Reilly.
Yes. Yeah, he can't. He's stunned.
So great. Yeah, he can't get enough.
Yeah,
he's calling. What's the name of this song? And it's really good.
Yeah.
Baba O'Reilly also is a song that Pearl Jam plays quite a bit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Toward the end of their set, they'll play that, and then maybe like "Rockin' in the Free World," and then "Yellow Ledbetter." So they cover it a bunch.
Excellent. All right.
So anyway,
thank you.
Good to talk. Take care. Oh, and one more thing. Today is 9-inch nails.
Nels. They're the really big Nels.
They're the really big ones, the 9-inchers.
The long ones.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
9-inch Nels.
Okay, see you guys.
Thanks,
See ya.
Corey.
Yeah, my kid's going to that concert.
Oh. Quinn the Barber, Mrs. Coles and the Bear checking in. Can't help but think of the CSI franchise when you hear this music. Well, then that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden, wishing my daughter the best of luck as she starts high school today.
Good luck.
Bye, Dawson.
Smug Mug Ryan, a.k.a. Staunch Face, checking in. San Diego Eric checking in. Right Wing Wade has some traffic for you. Mixer driver Shane, I sent a picture of Cement Dave and I checking in from Orem.
Oh,
so
the radio from hell, probably?
HR lady in Ogden saying morning, hoping that everyone who was evacuated last night can get back to their homes today. Ron the Carpenter. Let's see. Meshach of Erda. John the Liberal in a literal coal mine checking in. Release the files. Johnny B checking in, listening while caramelizing garlic and jalapeno to slop together some egg burritos at girlfriend's place.
Okay.
Katie in San Pete County. Hollywood of Ogden checking in. Mike in Nashville. Ella the Nanny. Michaela Verino. Rye from Orem. Lyft driver Brittany checking in. SoCal Spence. Everybody's here. Let's go.
Right Wing Wade says checking in from I-15 northbound running smooth. Southbound I-15 66 south off to the left shoulder. An incident there. And UDOT agrees with you, Right Wing Wade. That's the only accident that they're reporting, that one on 66 South. Thank you for sending that in. And anybody can, whatever you're seeing on the roads. Or we're on Fire Watch now. You can let us know that, too. 33986.
All right, so we're going to take a break, play a song. After that song, we have, big boy news and opinioendo, and Frank Christ Presents coming up. Stand by for that. It's the Dead Celebrity Game. RenaissanceRanch.com.
The Renaissance Ranch is a local, family-owned addiction treatment center. This family saw a need to help people who are struggling with drugs and alcohol. I believe they saw it in their own family. They got together and they started Renaissance Ranch. It's a program that is designed for male patients specifically, but it combines evidence-based clinical research with a judgment-free, faith-based healing approach. They do offer residential and outpatient services at Renaissance Ranch, which is excellent. So if you know of someone who's struggling with drugs or alcohol, maybe you should encourage them to look into this. How do you find out about Renaissance Ranch? Well, you schedule a free consultation. You go to renaissanceranch.com. That's renaissanceranch.com. There are compelling success stories there. It'll tell you all about it. And again, you get a free consultation from Renaissance Ranch. And they do accept most private insurance plans. And
there. That tundra got him exactly where he needed to be.
Because
on this day in 1966, Tanya Donnelly, a member of lots of cool bands, Throwing Muses, Breeders, and that band Belly.
Let's see, 6:39. We got big boy news right now. Right after that, it is Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities are just fine, nothing to worry about. One of them is dead. If you pick the dead one correctly, you're going to win what?
Tickets to see Passion Pit, and we're putting those inside a Radio from Hell chicken bucket, which will contain a Radio from Hell diner-style mug, a T-shirt, the concert tickets, and Katie will find other things to put in that chicken bucket. Other things, but not chicken.
Right, the Radio from Hell chicken bucket does not contain actual chicken.
No.
And then once you get your chicken bucket full of prizes and tickets to see Passion Pit, we would urge you to empty that bucket out and use it as a hat and send us a picture of you wearing it as a hat, and we'll add it to our gallery.
All right. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the game Frank Christ presents. 877-602-9696. You notice I didn't even say you have to win.
Just to play. You just got to play.
Just got to play. Big boy news right now, though, brought to you by
Park City Song Summit, where music meets meaning, emphasizing wellness and inclusivity. August 14th through the 16th at Park City, featuring Goose, Marcus King, Green Sky Bluegrass, LPGOB, and more. Get tickets at parkcitysongsummit.com.
Well, we opened the show with Baba O'Reilly by The Who. I thought I'd look it up here. This is and see what's going on. This is a story from August 12th. The Who's current tour will be their last. The iconic band's frontman recently revealed, "This is certainly the last time you will see us on tour," said Roger Daltrey, who is 81. "It's grueling. In the days when I was singing Who songs for 3 hours a night, 6 nights a week, I was working harder than most footballers." The Who also comprising, of course, Pete Townsend, announced the Song is Over North America farewell tour in May. The tour, which is the Who's last of the U.S. and Canada, is intended to be a grand finale of the band's 6-decade career. The trek includes a stop at Fenway Park in Boston. That's Tuesday, August 26th. You can shop for tickets if you'd like, but I'm sure they're all gone. Poor Roger Daltrey says he's going blind. He's going deaf. He says, I still have my voice, but I'm pretty much blind and I can't hear very well. So there you go.
Sad.
Well, he's going to go home, and he said, I'm not going to be here much longer.
Man.
If I live another 10 years, it'll just be way past anyone in my family. I think, Roger, if you live another 10 years, you're going to piss your family off, is what I think. The Who is regarded as one of the most influential bands of all time, of course. All right, let's see. Over 100 homes threatened due to the Willard Peak fire in North Ogden that began Wednesday afternoon. The last report, as of this writing, it was but I think it's more than 200 acres now. And there were evacuation notices in the area. They were issued for several streets in that neighborhood. There's another picture of the fire at x96.com/live. This one's from a news service. We had one earlier that a woman, Tasha, who lives in the area, took from her front window. It says residents will be allowed to return to their homes today at 9 a.m. There's a lot of power out. No structures have been lost as a result of the fire. North Ogden Divide has been closed. This was apparently was sparked from a vehicle fire. There was a car just off the paved road onto a dirt road, and for some reason the car caught on fire, and then that caught the surrounding brush on fire. And they're pretty lucky that no homes were lost. The fire went right up into people's backyards. The Beulah fire. This is the one in Summit County, burning in the Winda Mountains in northern Utah, has continued to grow as firefighters face challenging conditions, according to Wednesday morning update from the incident management team in command. According to the team, the fire had grown to 4,096 acres, remains at 0% contained as of this morning. The update says that 462 people are working to try and tame the fire. There's an extreme hazard of falling fire-weakened trees. That's preventing safe engagement of the firefighters directly at the fire's edge. The update also said that the relative humidity would continue to drop, and winds from the northwest increase and shift, and that there's a slight chance of a dry thunderstorm. That stirs things up even worse. That causes a lot of wind. The National Weather Service has issued a fire weather watch for today due to dry fuel conditions and increasing chances for thunderstorms. Well, speaking of fires, the fire in downtown Salt Lake, there is a little ray of sunshine there.
There is?
Yes. Jason Lecate's vast collection of whiskeys took 13 years to gather.
Yeah.
The menu at his Whiskey Street bar ranged from High West Distillery spirits made in Park City to $1,300 pours, like $1,300 for a shot.
Wow.
Of rare single malt scotches from Scotland. He knew it was all gone. Thousands and thousands of bottles in a devastating fire on Main Street. But what? The White Horse, the bar he also owns next door, he discovered an inspiring surprise. White Horse had burned too, and sunlight was streaming through its ruined entrance when Lecates and his team went inside on Wednesday. But the wall it shared with Whiskey Street stood, and it was strong. It was the protected opposing wall behind the White Horse bar, and it gave Lecates a shock. Shelf after shelf of the bottles on display were safe.
Oh,
Really?
Below them, rows of glassware, unscathed. Back bar, Jason, look at all that liquor, his wife, Brandy Lecates, urged him before walking over and embracing him.
Wow.
Lecates had originally estimated that he and his partners at Bourbon Group lost $6 million to the flames, $3 million from each business. But after surveying the White Horse, he said it may be closer to just $4 million. And White Horse may reopen within about 3 months.
Really?
It's pretty promising, he said. He's
Well, I'm
found
glad there's some good news there.
he said that wall there, all the whiskey and the booze that was on that wall is all safe. And congratulations. I'm glad that's happening. Speaking of fires, some more. The Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, ATF, is joining an investigation in a series of fires in Ogden. Caused more than $3 million in damage to under construction apartment complex. According to Ogden City Fire, they were called to that fire in the 100 block of 18th Street at a 3-story apartment complex that was being built. The fire burned for several hours. Building was a complete loss, but there have been 2 other fires at apartment complexes, and ATF said that they were requested to deploy by the Ogden Fire Department to help investigate the origin and cause of that fire and the other fires. Utah Senate President Stuart Adams has rejected calls for his resignation, defending his decision not to disclose a personal connection to a law passed in 2024 that was inspired by a criminal case involving an 18-year-old relative accused of having sex with a 13-year-old. The new law was carefully tailored to apply the same standard used for 17-year-olds to allow 18-year-old high school students to be charged with a less serious crime than child rape if they engaged in non-coercive sexual activity with teenagers under the age of consent, which in Utah, the age of consent it should be 45, but it's 14. In a stated effort to keep the process fair, Adams did not tell legislators, except for the bill's sponsor, Senate Majority Leader Kirk Collimore, that his granddaughter was currently the defendant in the Davis County criminal case falling into that narrow category. No, it was his granddaughter.
The girl was the 18-year-old.
Oh, I think I did not put that together.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. But
It's still bad.
Yes. Well,
18
no, yes. I mean, it's just
and 13 is still bad.
Yes, of course it is. But it's I guess just assumptions are made. The law did not apply retroactively to open cases, including Adams' granddaughter. It was, however, referenced at her sentencing, and court observers disagree on the extent to which legislators' actions may have influenced the... How is there any disagreement on how this may have influenced the plea bargain that allowed the granddaughter to avoid a prison sentence and sex offender designation?
Oh, Stuart.
How is... in an interview with the Deseret News and KSL, Adams and Collimore... See, they won't give an interview to the Tribune because the Tribune is the one who broke this all out.
Yeah.
But with the Deseret News and KSL, Adams and Collimore argued the process behind the bill was proper, a view shared by some other legislators who don't want to incur the wrath of Stuart Adams, and that the origins of the charge change points to the responsive nature of a part-time citizen legislature. Yeah, okay. Listen, if you bought some... I'm not. Well, I was gonna look down on it and say I'm not sure why you would buy this, but I know why you would buy it. Dollar General. If you've bought some instant coffee at Dollar General, you better not be using it. The recall of this coffee, Clover Valley Instant Coffee, there is a potential presence of glass, particles of glass in the instant coffee, and this recall notice is good for the entire country.
Ugh.
They say it's Clover Valley Instant Coffee. So if you bought instant coffee at the Dollar General, do not use it.
That's not going to dissolve in hot water.
No.
Glass doesn't dissolve in hot water.
I know,
Well,
right?
it will if the water's really hot, but it's not as hot as you can get it at your home. Donald Trump yesterday announced the newest Kennedy Center honor nominees in Washington, D.C., while also offering to host the iconic awards program.
Oh, God.
I always wanted to host it, and they never called me to host it. I kept thinking they'd call me to MC it, but they never did, and so I'm just going to do it. Among the list of honorees, the honorees used to be selected by a nonpartisan panel. Now it was picked by Trump.
Because he picked people that like him.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, Kiss. Gene Simmons is a conservative, but he does not care for Donald Trump in the slightest.
And Paul Stanley is also.
So are they not going to show up?
I don't know.
It'd be interesting.
Ace Frehley is excited, though. He's thrilled.
Among the list of honorees, aside from Kiss, is Sylvester Stallone.
Who's also a Trumper.
Let's see, George Strait.
Who's awful.
And Gloria Gaynor, who had one hit song in her life. Yes, it's an anthem, but only one hit song, I Will Survive. And Broadway actor and singer Michael Crawford. Michael Crawford, Gina.
The Phantom of the Opera.
What else? Nothing.
Oh, I thought you
No.
were quizzing me. That's right?
I don't think he's really done much of anything but Phantom of the Opera. So the nominees are the first to be recognized since Trump seized control of the John F. Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts. It worked, but I seized control of the John F. Kennedy Center, so then I was going to move on to Washington, D.C. I just was trying it out on the Kennedy Center, and it worked. Trump has frequently criticized the center, and so.
It's a joke.
There you go.
All right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sports, weather, traffic.
This was very sweet. When Archie Wilson, the University of Nebraska's freshman punter from Australia, sat before a bank of microphones on August 12th, a question about life away from home cracked something open. His voice caught, his eyes welled, tears soon began to fall. That part's hard, Wilson, 19 years old, said. I love them a lot. I got 2 little brothers at home and a mom and dad. It's the tough part about being here. I love them and I miss them.
What sport does he play?
Football.
No, he's never going to make it.
It was so sweet.
He's never going to make it crying over his family.
I think I loved it. I wanted to give him a hug.
Aww.
Poor kid. That's your sports. Weather. Oh, and I saw Coach Mack yesterday. Ron McBride was here yesterday for the Big Ute kickoff.
Do people know who Ron McBride is?
If they don't, they should. Longtime Utah coach. He also coached up at Weberville for a minute.
I know.
A dear man. It was nice to see him yesterday. Let's see weather. It's 77 right now, 97 for a high today. There is a red flag warning in effect, which is not good news for our fire concerns. And that warning is in effect because we could see some winds pick up today and some possibility of lightning. So be aware of that today. Traffic, we have a crash. Northbound I-15 milepost 285 in Lehigh. It's off to the left shoulder. Stalled vehicle southbound I-215 west at North Temple. Left lane closed there. And let me check our message stream, see if Infiniteam has let us know of anything. Nope, but if you see something, say something, text it to us and let us know, and I'll pass it along. 33986. Spooks Boutique, the go-to destination for oddities, curiosities, antiques, collectibles, provided by a community of local artists for over 13 years. Located at 3453 South State Street, Spooks Boutique is where Halloween is not a holiday, it's a lifestyle.
Good morning, Frank.
Hello, everyone.
Frank Christ, the Grim Reaper of Celebrity Souls, has joined us in the studio. Frank is, he is, as you would expect a Grim Reaper to be. I mean, for those of you who have a concept of a Grim Reaper, he wears a hood and a robe. Now I like this representation of you. It's very sleek.
Yes.
You go to x96.com/live. So Frank has an electric scooter with a sidecar. Now, this is an artist representation. The soul that's in the sidecar. Do you have any idea who that's supposed to be?
Well, that's Bob Dole.
Oh, it's Bob Dole.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's when you took Bob Dole to the distribution center. You see, Frank collects celebrities after they die and takes them away, as a good reaper does, to the distribution center. And from there they go somewhere.
They go to it's hell. It's
really it is
99% of the time it's hell.
This is terrible for Frank, though, to collect the souls of dead celebrities because he loves celebrities.
Love our precious celebrities. Everything they say and do is right. We all want to be just like them.
I know. If I could have been like Bob Dole, I would have been, much better off. Yeah. So we play a game with Frank called Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He gives me a list of actors, 4 actors as a matter of fact, and on this list, 3 of the actors are...
3 of them are fine.
But one of them, Frank, is taken away.
Oh.
And it is the contestant's job to figure out which celebrity is the dead celebrity, and if the contestant can do that. Do we have somebody on the line, by the way?
We have Jason here.
Jason, how are you?
I'm fine, just fine.
That's good to know. Jason, if you identify the dead celebrity on this list, Gina's going to tell you what you will win.
It's a Radio from Hell chicken bucket. Does not contain chicken, but does contain a Radio from Hell diner-style mug, a T-shirt, and tickets to see Passion Pit September 29th at the Complex.
All right, are you ready to go, Jason?
I sure am.
All right, because this is Navajo Code Talkers Day, and they were a group of World War II heroes, these Navajo Code Talkers, Frank has given me a list of actors in movies about heroics in World War II. Here we go. Find the dead celebrity here. Number 1, Fabian Forte, mainly just known as Fabian. He became a teen singing idol after appearing on American Bandstand. He then segued into acting, appearing in movies with big stars like the movie North to Alaska, The Wild Racers, Thunder Alley, and he was in the famous World War II movie The Longest Day. Number 1, Fabian. Number 2, Liv Ullmann, known as the muse of filmmaker Ingmar Bergman. She acted in many of his films, including Persona, Cries and Whispers, and Scenes from a Marriage. Ullmann won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actress in the film The Immigrants. She was in the World War II epic A Bridge Too Far. Number 2, Liv Ullmann. Number 3 is Rod Taylor. He started to gain popularity after starring in The Time Machine. In one of his most famous roles, he played Mitch Brenner in The Birds, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, and on TV he was in episodes of Murder, She Wrote and Walker, Texas Ranger. His World War II movie, Inglourious Bastards. Number 3, Rod Taylor. And number 4, Ben Chaplin, British actor with many movies to his credit, like Lost Souls, Murder by Numbers, Stage Beauty, The New World, and Me and Orson Welles. He was in the World War II film The Thin Red Line. Number 4 is Ben Chaplin. All right, Jason, one of those actors is dead. Who?
Number 4.
No. Ben
He's
Chaplin.
fine.
As a matter of fact, he's the youngest on the list.
He's just fine.
Ben Chaplin is okay. But I'll give you another chance. Listen carefully. Is it Fabian Forte? Is it Liv Ullmann? Or Rod Taylor?
Rod Taylor.
Yes, correct. Rod Taylor. I was surprised that he was still alive when Inglourious Bastards was made. He died shortly thereafter. He died in 2015 at the age of 84. I think he played Churchill in Inglourious Bastards. Congratulations, Jason. You've won the Radio from Hell chicken bucket, chock full of good prizes, but not chock full of good chicken. And those prizes include tickets to see Passion Pit. Are you okay with that?
Yay.
Yay.
Yes, sir.
All right, hang on the line, and Katie will tell you what you need to do.
Well, I have to go check on Steve Martin today.
Oh, he's fine.
Well,
He's 80.
No,
Yeah.
he's fine. He's working hard.
He said when he dies, he doesn't want no fancy funeral. Just one like old King Tut. I can make that happen. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
The crash northbound I-15 milepost 285 in Lehigh off to the left shoulder there. Stalled vehicle southbound I-215 west of North Temple. That's in the left lane. And somebody says, I can see cars coming down the North Ogden Divide, so I'm assuming they've reopened it. Thank you, Infiniteam, for letting us know that at 33986. Business owners, do you owe $15,000 or more on employment taxes and don't know what to do? McClure and Stewart, your local trusted tax attorneys. Go to McClureandStewart.com today.
All right, we got a little bit of geek news coming up after these. We got Boner of the Day and the X poll. As soon as we award the Boner, the X poll is your back to school how do we put this?
Well,
what you look forward to, what you dreaded.
And just if you have a good back to school story, we'll take that too.
Either of those. That's your X poll coming up. Stand by for that. Larson HVAC and Plumbing.
My house is super comfortable because of my new AC from Larson. I also have a new garbage disposal from them.
Oh, really?
That works really well.
Well, it's also comfortable because you have lovely art on the walls.
Yeah. Larson, one of the things I love about them, they're our go-to guys. They're friends of the program. They take care of what you need. They don't try to sell you things you don't. But you might not have thought about your water heater lately. It just kind of works in the background without you thinking about it. Well, if it's older than 6 years old, it might be past its warranty, and I bet it's not strapped down for earthquake safety. Larson can look at all that for you and let you know if you need a new one. And if you do, get $200 off a new energy-efficient water heater from our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing. They'll come check that out. And you need to get a hold of them before August 31st. That's when that deal goes away. So you can either call them, 801-930-5450, or you can go to larsonhvac.com.
888-33986.
Like Arthur from Ogden did. Said, I hope Carrie has given me something to distract me while I'm at work. And I said, yes, we've got Geek News on the radio coming up right now, even in Ogden. Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982, located in the heart of Trolley Square. It's Cabin Fever, so much more than a gift store.
All right. I do have something to distract.
Okay.
Something to watch.
Okay.
So, Superman has not been in theaters very long, has it? I mean,
no, this latest iteration.
Yeah,
just a couple weeks.
Maybe a month.
A month, I think.
You know? Mm-hmm. Well, it's available to buy this week. Digital.
Already.
And they want you to buy it, and it's strange because they bonus features when you buy things digitally. They give you bonus
Director comments.
Yeah, like they used to on the DVDs. But key among the special selections for the Superman home release is a first look at a series of animated shorts starring Crypto the Superdog in the spin-off series Crypto Saves the Day. It's hijinks around Metropolis. And, this first one it's called School Bus Scuffle, but it's more Crypto versus a pigeon, as far as I can tell. But there's no dialogue. It's just animation and sounds. But you can imagine Crypto versus a pigeon. Doesn't seem fair. Doesn't really seem fair, does it? No. But you're getting more Crypto Saves the Day shorts coming soon. You can watch this one on YouTube. It's just available if you just Crypto Saves the Day. And you can find it. Halloween Havoc, Package Pandemonium, Coastal Catastrophe. The shorts will roll out individually through 2026. So, that's something to look forward to if you're a fan of Crypto the Superdog. Animated shorts.
Cute.
Now, this Skydance Paramount merger.
Right.
You wonder what's going on with it.
Okay.
I mean, the business side of it is hard to understand, but if you're like me, you're like, so what happens to Star Trek? That's all I care.
That's what you're worried
That's
about.
all I care about. There has been no shortage of Star Trek for fans in recent years. Sure. We're enjoying Strange New Worlds right now. We've got Starfleet Academy starting soon. But after that, it was in question. And I had some inside sources who said that Paramount doesn't know what to do, and this was months ago, doesn't know what to do with Star Trek.
How do you not know what to do with a very successful franchise?
I mean, Strange New Worlds is doing quite well.
That was my question, is how do you not know what to do? Well, according to S.J. Carlson, or no, wait a second. No? I'm looking for the guy from Skydance, his name.
Mr. Skydance.
He made an announcement yesterday that includes increasing the number of movies released annually, not just Star Trek, but all movies.
All of them.
They now own Jason Bourne. They got all that stuff. And he said that as of right now, we're developing a film that includes brand new directors, that Andor director Toby Haynes is on board to direct, with Seth Grahame-Smith writing, Simon Kinberg and J.J. Abrams producing a new Star Trek movie. It is a continuation of what is called the Kelvin timeline, or a.k.a. Chris Pine is Captain Kirk.
And he's your Captain Kirk.
And he's my Captain Kirk. So they are working on Star Trek 4. I would just beg them to dig up that Quentin Tarantino script.
Do you know what it is?
It was a time travel, and apparently in the original series, they go to a planet that is populated by 1940s gangsters.
Yeah. Mike Mazurki is in that one.
And apparently Tarantino loves that episode.
Okay.
And he wrote a "Let's go check in on them now" episode and see where they're at. So pick that up, why don't you? And speaking of Strange New Worlds and Star Trek, just before the latest season of this kicked off, we learned that the Enterprise's journey had set its own end date. The show would conclude with a fifth and final season. Apparently, the original plan, according to Rebecca Romaine, who plays Una, number one,
Something weird going on with her hair this season.
She was at the Star Trek convention in Vegas this past weekend, and she said that originally the final season was supposed to just be a movie. But they managed to talk the Paramount people, who don't know what to do with Star Trek, into 5 or 6 episodes. This was really interesting to me. Alan Tudyk, you probably don't recognize the name.
If you saw him, you
Resident
would.
Alien and Firefly.
If you saw him, you'd say, "Oh yes, that's him." But he's
Who Saved the World?
He's probably most famous for playing the robot in Andor and Rogue One, Star Wars. He's the voice of the main robot in iRobot, the Will Smith movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that because he's not on the credits.
Why would they not want him?
Why was he not on the credits? Well, he was on a podcast recently, and he explained that after a test screening for the film, the audience gave his character Sonny a higher likability score than Will Smith's character Dell. Once that happened, he mysteriously found himself no longer part of the film's press tour. It wasn't on the credits.
That's funny.
He says, I was shocked. Nobody's going to know that I'm in this. But he's got a very distinctive voice, and so that people figured it out. But anyway, I thought that was fascinating. This K-pop Demon Hunters movie that I told you about, this animated movie?
Yes, I know kids like this.
It is huge.
Okay.
And it's so big that they're putting it in theaters at the end of August with a special sing-along version. The K-pop Demon Hunters sing-along event.
Well, that's a good idea.
Because the songs are chart-topping. Golden and Your Idol.
It's a good thing Paramount didn't have it, because they wouldn't know what to do with it.
They wouldn't know what to do with it, exactly. But the movie soundtrack made the top 10 list for Billboard 200 just recently, with Golden becoming a #1 hit, being played on pop radio stations and all that. So if you like the K-pop Demon Hunters, go to the sing-along version at the end of August. Check your local listings. There you go. Traffic jam.
Stalled vehicle southbound I-15 23rd south. It's closed the left lane. Northbound I-15, this is down in Lehigh, milepost 285. And a stalled vehicle southbound I-215 west at North Temple. Not a lot of accidents to tell you about this morning, but if you see something, share it with us and I will pass it along, 33986.
All right, here are the boner candidates you will be considering in just a few moments. Boner candidate number 1, do what like a butterfly? Boner candidate number 2, the bully puppet. And boner candidate number 3, it was his personal stash.
All right. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after these messages and a song. Stand by for that. Salt Lake Film Society.
See movies that see you on the big screen at Salt Lake Film Society's Broadway Center Cinemas. It's our preferred movie theater for a couple of reasons. They show great first-run movies, and they do these special programs like The Room versus Hundreds of Beavers, which Bill has seen and says...
It's very unusual and entertaining.
And The Room is just kind of one of those most famous cult movies, and they've got it on 35 millimeter because you want it in really high quality. To see
Lisa, you tagged me apart.
You want a terrible movie in 35 millimeter.
Yes.
Salt Lake Film Society is the only 35 millimeter venue where you can experience the film flickering through a projector. Also, Spike Lee reunites with Denzel Washington in The Highest to Lowest, opening on Friday. Don't miss this modern remake of a Kurosawa classic crime thriller. Join the Salt Lake Film Society Red Carpet Club and support all of these great events they have going on there. Tickets, movie listings available at SLF. Because on this day in 1951, Slim Dunlap from the band The Replacements was born. He passed away last year, not that long ago. At the age of 73.
Great song. 7:23 right now. It is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. You will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, August 14, 2025. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. Once you've heard all 3, you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive...
Can't buy it, gotta win it. Radio from Hell Boner t-shirt.
Boner candidate number 1. Do what like a butterfly? Andrew Cuomo. You know, he's running for mayor.
I don't know why.
Don't either. And he has discovered the reply button, and he's using it to try to reach a new audience on social media as he races to catch up to Democratic nominee Zoran Mamdani in the campaign for mayor. And so the former mayor wrote to a venture capitalist to advise Donald Trump in response to praise, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Huh?
Fly like a butterfly.
It's float like a butterfly.
Yeah. Probably one of the most famous quotes ever. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was probably... He was the most well-known person in the entire world at one time.
At one time, he was the most famous, yeah.
You could show a picture of Muhammad Ali to somebody in any country, and they'd go, "Oh, Ali." And he famously said, the way to win is to float like a butterfly. Not fly like a butterfly, you moron. Cuomo, if you can't get that right, you're not going to win the mayor's race. It's either Cuomo or somebody he's hired to do something for him. Nobody proofreads. Boner candidate number 1. Do what like a butterfly? And here's another one. This is Marjorie Taylor Greene. This boner candidate is called the Bully Puppet. During a Monday interview on Real America's Voice, Greene responded to Mark Levin's recent suggestion that she deserved to go to prison after the two disagreed about U.S. policy on Israel. I did call it a genocide in Gaza, Greene explained. Mark Levin has lost his mind and has gone on a raving lunatic rant about me on social media and on his radio show. And then someone nicely says, Marjorie Taylor Greene 2028. And he says, prison. The man is calling for me to go to prison. Mark Levin is calling for me to go to prison. I mean, this is the level it goes to, and it truly exposes who Mark Levin is. He's a psychopath. He's out of control. And it's shocking that Fox News allows him to continue this way over a sitting member of Congress. He has this bully puppet that he can use and go straight to name-calling. Again, it's not a bully puppet. It's a bully pulpit.
Well, let's not forget her famous gazpacho police.
Yeah.
Remember the gazpacho police?
She's done a lot of them, but
yeah. Bully puppet.
He uses his platform as a bully puppet. Oh, God.
The GOP is not sending their best.
No. No, Carrie, they are.
Well, that is their best.
That's the best.
That's boner candidate number 2.
All right.
Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. It was his personal stash.
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Brought to you by
Park City Song Summit, where music meets meaning, emphasizing wellness and inclusivity. August 14th through the 16th in Park City, featuring Goose, Marcus King, Grain Sky, Bluegrass, and more. Get tickets at parkcitysongsummit.com.
Well, hours after Paramount and UFC announced $1 billion rights deal.
So they can afford that, but they can't afford Colbert. Okay.
Paramount, they can't figure out what to do with Star Trek.
Yeah.
But they know what to do with UFC. Give Dana White $1 billion. Dana said he'd yet to hear from his good friend Donald Trump. on his thoughts about the fight company's new streaming home. That was fine, though, with Dana White, the UFC CEO, set to travel to Washington on August 28th to meet with Donald Trump and his daughter, Ivanka, catch up and discuss logistics on the proposed 4th of July fight next year at the White House.
So classy.
Trump said
Super classy.
last month he wanted to stage a UFC match on the White House grounds with upwards of 20,000 spectators to help celebrate 250 years of American independence. It's absolutely going to happen, White told the Associated Press. Think about that. The 250th birthday of the United States of America, and the UFC will be on the White House South Lawn live on CBS. Now, Dana White said, think about that. And I want you all to stop for a second and think about that.
I mean, I don't have anything against the UFC. I just don't think it belongs in that venue.
Well, I mean, look what he's doing. He's building a ballroom in the White House. He's hosting the Kennedy Center honors. He's doing everything but bringing down prices.
It's using the White House to promote the UFC.
It's a big show for him.
Yeah.
The idea of cape fights at the White House would have seemed, or cage fights, cage fights at the White House. Cape fights would be interesting.
That's superhero movies.
Yeah, cage fights at the White House would have seemed impossible when the Fertitta brothers purchased UFC for $2 million back in 2001 and put White in charge of the fledgling fight promotion. But Dana White, I don't know what he's got.
It's all about Trump making himself and his
something.
Friends richer than they already are.
Flames have reached backyards as new wildlife burns in North Ogden on Wednesday evening. No structures were lost so far, and it looks like they won't be. About 150 homes were evacuated after a vehicle fire sparked a wildfire, dubbed the Willard Peak Fire in North Ogden. An evacuation order was issued, and people did leave their homes overnight. They should be able to go back home today by 9 a.m. They say wait till 9 a.m. and then you can probably get back to your home. One thing that hinders that a little bit is that every time the winds shift and come down the canyon, the fire will shift.
Well, and we have a red flag warning today, which that's exactly what that's about, because the winds are picking up, and there could even be dry lightning that could add to the fire issues.
By the way, I wanted to mention this. I'll go on with this. Is sort of news, but not news. Got this message from our good friend Ivy at Teak. She said, last night about 10 p.m., myself and a few friends were sitting on a porch of their house, First South, 1400 East. And a white Mercedes-Benz came up First South with a police escort of about 5 or 6 motorcycles up to the U Hospital, perhaps. They stopped traffic to get through the red lights. It must have been a person of some note, but who was it? Does anybody know anything? I hadn't heard anything, but I said, well, I'll ask on the Magic Box, the radio, about it. Anybody knows what that was all about? It would be kind of fascinating to see that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
A white Mercedes-Benz and police stopping traffic to let it get through. Don't know what that was all about. Let's see. The new CEO of Planned Parenthood. You know who that is?
Shireen Gorbani, our friend.
Our friend Shireen Gorbani, who transitioned to the top job after several months as interim president. She said challenges for the organization have never been greater. I think Planned Parenthood Association of Utah is built for this moment, though, she said. This is an organization that has never been working in what is a traditionally easy terrain. That terrain has gotten steeper as Republicans in Washington and in Utah make the organization a focal point because its services include abortion. In April, the Trump administration put a freeze on funding for family planning, withholding $2.8 million from the Utah chapter. Planned Parenthood noted that it's already illegal to use federal funds for abortions. As a result, yes, so Trump is putting a hold on $2.8 million that we were allocated because abortion, where we can't use federal funds for abortion anyway.
Because they do all kinds of other things.
Other
at
important
Planned Parenthood.
As a result of the freeze, Planned Parenthood had to close 2 of its clinics in Logan and St. George. Some Utah lawmakers celebrated, saying their plan was working. Gorbani's worried about the fallout. Yeah, okay, it's fine if you want to shut Planned Parenthood down, so maybe people that don't like it are happy. They don't like it because of the abortion, And they also don't like the fact that they give out birth control pills.
Mm-hmm.
We need more workers, Bill.
I guess so.
Human capital stock.
Let's see. Advocates have slammed the Trump administration for their callous, heartless response to homelessness in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, they're just telling them to get out.
Get out. Just get out. We're going to bulldoze you.
Or we'll put you in jail.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt said that those living on the streets in the nation's capital find shelter somewhere else or face fines or arrest. Homeless individuals will be given the option to leave their encampments, to be taken to a homeless shelter, to be offered addiction or mental health services, and if they refuse, they will be susceptible to fines of up to fines or jail time.
Okay, and so I heard her talking about that, saying this is already a law, we're just enforcing it. And the homeless advocates in Washington, D.C. are like, okay, that's great. We don't have enough beds or services.
Part of the reason they're out there on the street is because there's no room for them anywhere else.
And they traditionally have been lacking in those things, but the big, beautiful bill got rid of funding for even more of that.
Yep.
Russia and the United States have discussed a model for ending the war in Ukraine. You know what that is?
Give everything to Russia?
Well, mirroring Israel's occupation of the West Bank.
Oh, what could go wrong?
Under the scenario, Russia would have military and economic control of occupied Ukraine under its own governing body, imitating Israel's de facto rule of Palestinian territory seized from Jordan in 1967. I don't think that's... I mean, so look at what that's wrought.
Yeah.
Look what that's brought. Donald Trump has offered new insight into his expectations for his upcoming meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Speaking with reporters, Trump said that the talks with Putin will set the stage for a possible second meeting that would include Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. It's going to be a very important meeting. It's a big meeting. It's important. It's an important bigness. There will be no second.
Important bigness?
I made that up.
No, he would say that. You know,
there may be no second meeting because I feel it's not appropriate to have it because they didn't give us the answers we need. Well, then we're not going to have a second meeting. There'll be a possible second meeting, but there may not be a second meeting. Trump warned Wednesday that Russia would face very severe consequences if Putin did not agree to end the invasion of Ukraine during that meeting. He did not offer any further details on that because he doesn't have them.
Nope.
And Zelensky has been telling European leaders that Putin is just bluffing.
Of course.
He's just doing this
no
to have
intention of stopping.
He wants a photo op with Trump.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep.
Period. And finally, this story. Randy Munns, 75 years old. He fought his first bull when he was 19 years old. A young student at Weber State College at the time, Randy Munns was working a local rodeo on his horse, working as a pickup man when he was approached by the guy he was helping, Jeans Wall.
Jeans Wall?
No, Dale Haslam.
Got me excited for a minute.
I said, what do you want? Dale said. He said, you got to be a bullfighter, son. And I said, why me? And he said, because you're younger than I am.
Your knees work.
Back then, bullfighters took on many roles, even acting as rodeo clowns. When I started, you were it, he told the Deseret News. You were the bullfighter, the clown. You've done the clown acts, you've done everything, but the roles have changed 15 years into it, he said. Bullfighters have become their own separate category. Randy Munns is now 75 years old, and he still does both jobs. He's a rodeo clown and bullfighter.
What's the difference?
Well, they used to just be more clowny, and do.
Yeah,
but they
were entertaining.
Yeah, they did a lot more entertaining than they did actually distracting the bull.
Yeah, the bullfighters don't fight bulls. They'd say, "Oh, over here," so the cowboy can get out of the arena.
And that's what the rodeo clowns used to do.
Well, yeah, not as much. And now there are competitions where it's just people, getting out there and trying to boss the bull around by being,
Listen, unless it's mutton busting, I don't care. Put the kid on a sheep.
Well, he works with a lot of mutton busting too.
I bet he knows Jeans Wall.
I bet he does. I have a bunch of pictures. There's a picture of him right there. Excellent. He's 80 and he's still doing. No, he's 75
and he's still doing it.
Wow. That's pretty bizarre. So there you go. That's the news.
Weather, traffic.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about this. There is a red flag warning in effect. What does that mean? We could see some winds pick up today and some dry lightning that could make fighting these fires more difficult, or the possibility of a new one starting. So just be aware of that. 97 for a high today. Let's see, tomorrow 95. So these storms that are coming through, we were hopeful that maybe there would be some rain associated with them. Probably just going to be dry.
Yep.
Dry. Let's see. Traffic. Crash northbound State Street, 22nd South. 2 right lanes are closed there. It's the only accident that UDOT is reporting. Are you reporting anything? Let's see. You are. 126 in Riverton closed east and westbound due to an accident between 13 West and Redwood Road. Well, thank you for sending that in, Infinity member, whoever you are, 33986.
Carrie, there's a picture here, if you want to see it, of Randy Munns, the cowboy, rodeo clown, and he's got a little tiny chariot being pulled by Shetland ponies, and it says on the chariot, Cowboy Taxi.
I've seen that.
Well, you've seen Randy Munns.
When I was a kid.
Yep, Cowboy Taxi. There he is.
Yeah.
All right, here's boner candidate number 3. It was his personal stash. 2 men were found with methamphetamine and marijuana in their vehicle during a traffic stop in central Utah. Adam Vega was arrested on suspicion of possession of a controlled substance. George Carlos Gonzalez arrested also on the same charges. Monday, Utah Highway Patrol trooper sitting in his vehicle noticed a black car speed past. He was going like 97 miles an hour, pulled him over. Vega told the trooper, well, we've been gambling down in Las Vegas. Now we're headed home to Colorado. As Vega was searching for his registration, the officer noticed a smell of marijuana in the car, of course, and asked, is there any marijuana in this car? And Vega said, well, there's some in the car the night before, but we took that out before passing through Utah. Meanwhile, they ran a check on the vehicle. There's another little problem there. The registration expired in 2024. Trooper asked Vega if he had an updated registration. I think maybe I'll look for it. Here, I'll look for it. And they found an unsmoked marijuana cigarette in a container in the driver's side. And then the trooper opened the trunk of the car, and Mr. Gonzalez said, there's a bunch of meth and some duffel bags back there. The trooper looked and did find multiple packages of meth. And as Mr. Gonzalez was being booked, the trooper asked if he had any drugs or dangerous weapons on him. And Mr. Gonzalez said, I've got some coke in my belly button.
In my belly button?
And the trooper lifted Mr. Gonzalez's shirt and found a clear baggie containing cocaine in his belly button. It was his personal stash. Boner candidate number 3.
If you're running drugs, make sure your registration is up to date.
Don't
your
speed.
Tail lights are working.
Make sure your windows aren't too tinted.
Yes. All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. Do what like a butterfly? Andrew Cuomo running for mayor, probably futilely running for mayor in New York. And he had a piece of campaign literature go out that said on it, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. No. It's float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. You should know that. And then boner candidate number 2, kind of similar, Marjorie Taylor Greene, instead of saying Mark Levin. Yeah, Mark Levin. By the way, everybody mispronounces his name. Everybody always says Levin or Levine. It's Levin. Levin. But anyway, she said he uses his bully puppet to go after. It's bully pulpit, Marge. And then boner candidate number 3, it was his personal stash.
All right, here we go. You've got to decide of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst. Which one deserves to be boner of the day? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your single digit, your candidate number. Put that single digit in the message of a text, and then text that to 33986. Here they come. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth. She'll take your live voice vote at 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box. It says Boners, August 14, 2025. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you got like 4 minutes to get your vote in. As soon as we award the boner, phone lines will be wide open for the X-Poll. The X-Poll question concerns back to school. What was something that you looked forward to when you went back to school? What's something that you dreaded when you went back to school? Back to school stories on the X-Poll coming up. Stand by for Stockton 12 Honda.
Stockton 12 Honda, they've been in business out there at the Southtown Auto Mall for more than 20 years. Oh, for over 25 years, as a matter of fact, as I look down at my copy. Stockton 12 Honda is, in fact, your neighborhood Honda dealer. And they have deals on Hondas you'll love during their Honda Summer event. Stockton 12 Honda has the perfect Honda for you. You can save really a lot of money. And also, they're offering top dollar for trade-ins right now at Stockton 12 Honda. Trade in your current car and get top dollar today. Used car values are at their highest that they've ever been right now. And then check out some of the new. I used to have a Honda Pilot. If you want a good road car for your family, good road tripping car, the Honda Pilot is beautiful. Also, they have the new CR-V and the CR-V Hybrid, which I'm very interested in. It's Stockton 12 Honda. They're in the Southtown Auto Mall in Sandy, Stockton.
X96.
7:48. Time to award your boner.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by Masaman Curry.
And join Gina Barberi and X96 broadcasting live at Nilsson Homes West Garden Community, 3077 North 2875 West in Plain City this Saturday from 11:30 to 1:30. Stop and check in, get a Radio from Hell mug, or maybe a pair of tickets to Lagoon.
I was distracted. Join who?
Gina Barberi, it says here.
Let me make a note of that. I'll find out who that is.
Radio professional.
Oh, that Gina Barberi. All right. All right, so the boner voting, pretty boner candidate number 2 and boner candidate number 3. So Marjorie Taylor Greene, and then the guy with the personal stash of cocaine in his belly button. They've kind of fought it out for the supremacy, but winning with just under 100 votes. Boner candidate number 2, the bully puppet.
Marjorie Three Toes. All right, there's your boner of the day for today, August 14, 2025. Now qualified to be boner of the week. That'll happen tomorrow at about 9:50 when Dave the Flower Guy gets here. He'll just tell us who boner of the week is. Is this a sponsored feature, Gina?
It's sponsored by our phone number, 877-602-9696.
877-602. It's the Radio from Hell Expo. We just want to ask you a question, and it's simple. It's back to school time. Look back on those times when you were going back to school, or maybe you want to talk about your children going back to school. But is there anything that you really looked forward to going back to school? And was there anything that you were you were worried about, or you didn't want to go back to school for some reason?
Your back to school stories, 877-602-9696. Can I tell you a nauseating cute story?
I was just going to say I was always happy to go back to school.
So today, my daughter Jonesy is moving into her apartment.
Oh, really?
To go back to school. She starts school on Monday, moving into her apartment, and she claims she's never coming home again.
Which is what, it's a quarter of a mile away from your
very
house.
Close. But I'm never coming home again. But what she realized, and she looked at her little brother Mohammed, and she said, I remember the last time you asked me to play Minecraft with you. This was years ago.
Yeah.
And I said no. And I feel bad about that. So last night, her last night at home, they sat on the couch and played Minecraft together, and it was adorable.
Yeah, I'm going to puke. You're right.
She's like, I'm so sorry. I told you I didn't want to play Minecraft. Let's play Minecraft before I leave. It was very cute.
You putting people like this out into the world is really bad for the rest of us. I mean, it really makes the rest of us just look like jerks.
Put some pressure on it.
They were very.
Come on. 877-602-9696. I was always more than happy to go back to school. It got me out of the house. I hated being at home. And I like to learn stuff, and I liked school lunch.
Well, speaking of school lunch, we are getting some texts. You can do that if you would like, 33986. We prefer your phone calls, but you can text in. Somebody says tater tots and peanut butter bars were the best.
I still have yet to find the peanut butter bar that school lunch served. It was so good.
The peanut butter cookie?
No, it was a bar.
Different thing, huh?
It was like a peanut butter flavored kind of
with a thick thing of chocolate on it.
Yeah, with the chocolate on top. I still have yet to find that.
And they say the worst is remembering your locker
I
combination.
was in fear of forgetting my locker combination.
Teacher Emily says one word for both, the students. I look forward to and dread the students.
877-602-9696. What did you like about going back to school, and what did you not want to do?
I always liked the smell of new Tough-Skin jeans, and yes, in husky size. Remember when that was one of the sizes, was husky. Yeah.
Well, it sounded better than extra large.
Husky, does it?
Large.
I think husky sounds horrible. I'm a husky boy.
Let's see, Woodworker Willie, when I was going back to school, I really looked forward to the weekends. Nothing has changed.
Somebody says school often felt like prison. We had some pretty awful kids at our school. I hated getting stuck for 10 hours a day with kids who would pick on you and your friends, be rude and disrespectful to teachers, and destroyed the school any chance they could.
There's Sketchy Blake on line 1. Hi, Blake.
Good morning. For me, it was things are well. Peanut butter bars, tater tots, and French dip sandwich.
Yes, French dip sandwich was great.
And Carrie, the Davis County School District has a commercial kitchen you can buy the peanut butter bars from out at the complex out there in West Davis.
Oh.
That might be worth a
You can
drive.
buy the sheets.
It might be. Actually, Librarian in the chat room says that Macy's has the closest ones.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Now,
Sunshine Cafe in North Salt Lake.
No, lots of people.
we didn't have the peanut butter or the French dip sandwich. We're not, but we did have sloppy joes fairly often.
Sloppy Joes were good.
I like the sloppy joes. 877-60. Thanks, Blake. 877-602-9696. Not just school lunch, but I mean, there were certain teachers that I really liked.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I was excited to see again. When you're in junior high, then you have a variety of teachers, and there were some that I really liked and wanted to see again.
I always look forward to new pants, new pants, new pants, and then yelling and pointing at kids. New pants, new pants.
And your new shoes always made you go fast, remember?
Yeah,
you could
always
run faster.
run
in
very
your new
fast.
shoes.
Well, that's not true. That's an illusion of some sort. It must be.
But then I also dreaded, along with the new clothes, my mom would make my shirts,
Aww.
and kids would.
You didn't have the cool
pick
shirts
on
from
you,
the
so
store.
No,
had the,
you didn't.
Yeah, that was kind of. I mean, I had a hard time. We couldn't afford the really coolest clothes that people were wearing, and
2 words: trapper keeper. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's go to Steph. Oh, it's our dear Steph from
Hi,
chat.
Steph. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, what is it?
So, when you were little and you would go back to school and be really excited about the energy and the renewal and fall was in the air and it was just a really cool time. I am lucky enough in my job now to be able to still experience that every year at the university since I'm a student-facing person.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's super exciting. It's just that energy on campus is so great, and it's one of my favorite times of the year. So.
Yeah. And Steph, when am I not going to be able to find places to park in front of my own house?
That's a great question. Since I'm not a lawyer, I cannot give legal advice. But
School starts this next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
Sometime.
Thanks, Steph.
Yeah.
I got plenty of street parking right now, but
All right.
that's going to go away.
Cones. Purchase some cones.
Yeah, traffic cones. That's what you need.
All right, see you later.
Actually, you don't
Thanks,
even need to
Steph.
buy them. They're all over the street.
That's
You
right.
could just take some.
Just go borrow some.
Yeah. Let's see. I have the original, and it's back to the peanut butter bars. I have the original peanut butter bar recipe copied from the school around 78 or 79. Email it to me.
Wow.
All right.
877-602-9696. That's the number. Participate in the expo on the telephone. What did you like about going back to school? What did you hate about going back to school? Do you have an unusual back-to-school story? 877-602-9696.
Traffic, please, Gina.
Crash both directions. Close SR 71 126 South at 13th West. Crash westbound Bangor Highway 27th West. Crash northbound State Street 22nd South. 2 right lanes are closed through there. And whatever you're seeing on the roads, maybe there's some traffic around schools for kids going back to school. Be aware of that and slow down around schools just in case the kiddos are about. You can text us whatever you're seeing, 33986.
All right. We will take a break. We'll be back. The X poll continues. Tell us about what you dreaded for the first day of school, what you looked forward to for the first day of school, or first day of school stories, if you have any of those, on the X poll. 877-602-9696. BullfrogSpas.com. It is the Labor Day sale. It's going on now through September 2nd. Labor Day sale happening, their biggest of the year. It's the best time of year to buy a Bullfrog Spa. $5,000 off MSRP and a free water care system upgrade. And you'll save even more on refurbish factory-certified scratch and dent inventory. It's exclusively at the Bullfrog Spa's factory stores. and there is a factory store near you. But ask about the 24-month financing if you don't think you can afford it, but you really, really want one. BullfrogSpas.com. They've been around for nearly 30 years. Manufacturer of quality, high-efficient spas that are built to last, up to 90% less plumbing, increasing reliability and performance. The only hot tub on the market that offers personalized therapy with the Bullfrog Spas Jetpack Therapy System. Includes 16 unique and interchangeable jetpack massages for every part of your body, so you can achieve better sleep, ease aches and pains, or talk to them about a swim spa in your backyard. Go to bullfrogspas.com. It is the Labor Day sale through September 2nd.
833-986.
Like Joni, who's back to school in Uinta and also enjoys the peanut butter bars in Uinta.
Uinta.
I have a feeling the peanut butter bar thing derailed the thrust of the X-Poll.
Well,
that's all right.
If you're back to school, 877-602-9696. Come on, use the phone, 877-602-9696. What did you like about going back to school? What did you hate about going back to school? I always went back to school with a really hopeful attitude.
This is going to be a good year.
Well, not quite that. It was. I was always hopeful that this would be the year that the cool kids would like me. Maybe the cool kids would like me this year.
Don't they know who you are, Bill?
Maybe I'll be part of the in crowd this year rather than someone that everybody ignores. But I always did my best to try and make sure they couldn't ignore me.
Ivy in the chat room says, I used to look forward to decorating my locker on the first day.
Yeah.
But apparently they don't do that anymore.
Don't let you do it, huh?
Or
Do
the
they
kids
still
just
have
go-
lockers?
Yeah.
I think so. Let's see.
Teacher Sarah loved new school supplies, especially crayons. Hated being teased mercilessly about my curly, frizzy hair.
Patrick, the friendly neighborhood middle school teacher. Best thing is meeting my new students, but I don't like waking up early. I'm a night owl. Let's see.
Got line one there.
Oh, damn it. Here we go. It's Blake.
Hi, Blake.
Hello.
What's up, Blake? What is your story
Back to
about
school.
school?
So ours is coming up this year. It's my daughter's senior year,
Okay.
and we are going to miss the entire first week because we're going back to Chicago for my son's Navy boot camp graduation.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of a good reason to
Yeah,
do it.
we've got our Navy graduation in 2 weeks, and my kids are going to miss. We're not going to be gone a whole week, but they're going to miss a couple days for our Navy graduation.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. We have never missed a first day of school ever, and this is her senior year, and I kind of feel bad, but we're going to Chicago.
Well, does
I
she
get my
feel
cousin
bad?
and My boy.
Does she feel
No,
bad?
not at all.
Oh, well,
No.
well then don't you feel bad?
Yeah, she's like, whatever, we're good. It's my senior year. I don't care.
Yeah,
when Festus graduated boot camp in Chicago, it was during COVID, so we couldn't go.
That's
so
right.
that's why we're
Oh.
going to make a big deal of him graduating this
Yes.
medical school now. I got my Navy hat on
Yeah.
today, Navy Mom. You got to get one of these.
Yeah, I know that it's new. It's all new. My husband was in the Navy. He was in. He joined in 2001 before the attacks, and he did his 4 years and got out. And now my son is like, you know, Dad, I want to go be like you. But he's pretty much one-upping Dad. He's Special Forces candidate.
Wow,
So
cool.
We're like, all right, yeah. So we'll be in California next.
So
that
special
will be
forces,
very
but
exciting.
isn't that more likely to be in danger than
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, keep us posted on his progress.
If he was just good at if he was good at peeling potatoes, he could just be down in the galley all the time.
I know. I'm like, oh no, this mama heart can't handle it. But
All right.
no, we're very proud. Very
Thanks,
excited.
Good luck.
877-602-9696. Back to school.
Frequently, my birthday was the first day of school, so I was bringing cupcakes to strangers.
Oh, yeah.
I hated going back because my dad always sang to wake us up. 20 years later, I miss that.
Oh, that's sweet.
My dad always sang.
Good morning.
Yep. Let's see. School lunch chili at Bella Vista Elementary. We used to hollow out breadsticks so we could fill it with chili.
Yeah.
Let's see. Everybody's talking about school lunch.
Oh, somebody says, I dreaded the first day of school because my mom made me wear a skirt. You got to dress up for the first day of school.
When I was in school, I believe young women had to wear skirts. You couldn't wear pants at all, ever.
I dreaded the bullying. Those years were hard growing up, and getting picked on at school never made things easier.
Yeah.
Let's see. I work for the U and really enjoy helping students find their classes during the first week. That was another thing that terrified me, was being able to find the class.
It got really, and it got worse when you went to college and stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes that was just.
Because I went from a, a school house that had just had 2 floors and only so many rooms to this big high school.
Changing classes.
I was just convinced that I was going to get lost or something.
Somebody says, hated having to go to bed while it was still light outside. That's hard this time of year, for sure.
So we got line 1.
Melissa.
Hi, Melissa.
Hey.
Yeah, what's good? Good. Tell me the story.
Well, I am excited for my son this year. He is autistic, and I was a little bit nervous about him going to school last year, but he has not stopped talking about going to first grade.
Oh, that's so
School
cute.
ended last year.
I love it.
That's good.
So I'm excited to stop hearing when I go first grade.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh,
and
I'm
what's his name?
Jameson.
Have a great first day, Jameson.
Yeah, Jameson, you'll do well. You will do
Happy
well.
first grade.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Am I the only one who does not remember my first day back to school any of the years? I do not remember.
You blocked him out for some reason.
Let's see. Hated the first days with everybody wearing trendy new clothes, which mine never were.
Yeah, I had that sort of problem
It's
as well.
one of the nice things about having uniforms. Everybody always looks the same. There's no one with the hot new trendy clothes. We all look the same.
I wish that the uniforms that you had to wear though were really dowdy. Just really, just keep you humble.
One from my wife. We had a different schedule on alternating days.
That's hard.
And I would have nightmares. I would go to the wrong class on the wrong day. Yeah. Let's see. Back to school lunch. There was a barbecue-like sauce that they served with the chicken sandwiches. I've not been able to replicate it. I still think about it.
Huh.
So my experience was different because I had uniforms. We also didn't have school lunch.
Really?
We had to, when in elementary, middle school, we had to just bring a sack lunch.
Or they would do catered lunch.
Well, that
from various businesses.
That was in high school. My mom, the Sainted Mary Claire, would come to school and take orders. I'm going to Arctic Circle today. What does everybody want? And she would go pick up lunch. That was our school lunch. But elementary and middle school, it was only sack lunch. There was no hot lunch at all.
Really? So what sort of sack lunch would you take?
Salami sandwich.
Salami sandwich.
Ding dong.
Salami,
Ding dong in the foil wrapper, like
Now-
it should be.
Now wait a minute. When you say salami sandwich, what you're telling me it was bread and salami.
It's a perfectly reasonable sandwich.
What kind of bread?
White bread.
Like Wonder Bread?
Bread. Like
with a couple of pieces of salami
Yep.
and then another piece of bread.
Yep. It's a sandwich.
Nothing to give it some texture.
I don't need texture. Texture confuses me.
Well, I'm glad you're owning up to that after all these years.
The smell of opening a new crayon box.
Yeah.
And sharpening new pencils.
Or markers.
I remember
Smelling the markers.
in middle school, there was you could buy pencils for a nickel or something like that. I can't remember. But there was a machine. And every once in a while, they'd have thematic pencils.
Oh.
It was like collect them all. There was one time there was NFL teams.
Yep. I remember those.
So on your pencil, it would say, Washington Redskins or whatever it is, Dallas Cowboys. And it was like, you got to get them all. Or you're trying to get your favorite team.
Somebody says, my mom would dress up in a banana costume and walk us to our class and embarrass the hell out of me, but I sure miss it now.
Well, see if you can get your mom to do it now.
Yeah. All right.
For old time's sake.
We should move this to our social media because I bet there's other good stories people have.
Katie's doing that right now. All right. Traffic.
Crash northbound I-15 in Lehigh at milepost 285. It's closed 2 right lanes through there. Crash both directions, closed 126 south at 13th west. And we've got crash westbound Bangor Highway 27th west. Crash northbound State Street 22nd south. 2 right lanes closed there. And whatever you're seeing on the roads, you can text us 33986. X96 welcomes Andy Bell of Erasure a Friday, November 21st, with an added second show November 22nd at the Marquee in Park City. Perhaps you could win tickets to that coming up with Beat Gina.
Leave it to Guy in the chat room. He found the pencils that I was talking about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He found a picture of them.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. And what is our prize today?
Oh, the Andy Bell tickets.
Andy Bell tickets. All right. So if you play Beat Gina, you will win.
You don't know. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Notice I didn't say that you have to win to get those tickets. If you play Beat Gina, you will win. 877-602-9696 for the Andy Bell tickets after these messages and a song. Stand by.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Climb Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, black flags, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Climb Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, black flags, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. Shake the ground, raise your voice strong. Celebrate all night long. Join the parade, dance along. Feel the pride where we belong. In the Climb Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, black flags, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go. Feel the beat, it's in your soul. Rainbow lights, let's lose control. Move your body, break the mold. Hearts united, we are bold.
Because on this day in 1948, a bass player for Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Bruce Thomas, was born.
All right. Beat Gina, brought to you by
X96 welcomes Andy Bell of Erasure Friday, November 21st, and added a second show November 22nd at the Marquee in Park City.
Thank you.
Stand by, game show lovers. And then perhaps consider turning away if you want to continue your love of game show entertainment. Beat Gina is about to begin. But perhaps it's not for you. We'll give you a few minutes to figure that out while I, Beat Gina announcer Johnny O, introduces today's sponsor, Suntan Pills.
Oh, what?
That's right. Pills that will give you a real tan.
If you go to x96.com/live, you can see.
Not a fake orange tan.
Well,
anyone would have a hard time believing that you could make a dramatic change like that in as little as 10 days, but it's true. These tanning tablets have been used by thousands. Derived from 100% natural vitamin and mineral sources, contains no dyes or artificial colors. These tablets contain the natural ingredients your skin cells need to produce a tan. Get an even deeper, darker tan simply by taking 2 to 5 tablets daily with as little as 20 minutes of sun exposure per day. 60-day money-back guarantee. 50 tablets, only $9.95. 100 tablets, $17.95. 200 tablets, $29.95. And for a real tan, not a fake orange tan, send your check to Bahama Tanning Products, Fort Lauderdale, Florida 33301. And now, here's the man who doesn't use pills to tan. He's got the bronze god look that everyone admires the natural way. In the Beat Gina makeup chair, your host, Kerry Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola. So the instructions are take the pills.
Three to five a day.
3 to 5 a day, and then spend at least 20 minutes
About 20
a day
minutes
in the sun.
Yeah.
What happens if you just skip the pills and spend 20 minutes a day in the sun? Then what happens?
You might get a little darker.
Okay, all right. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Looks like Jordan is here. Jordan, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, Jordan, we're gonna toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it heads or tails.
Let's go with heads.
All right. It is heads. How about that? Jordan, you go first.
You're one step closer to winning these Andy Bell tickets.
All right, Jordan, multiple choice, pop culture trivia. If you get this correct, you get the point. If not, Gina, she's going to answer it correctly and steal your point away. We'll go back and forth till one of you gets 3 points. So when it's not your question, Jordan, you need to pay attention so that you can steal the point away from Gina. All right. We got a couple of leftover Mad Men trivia to get to, so let's get those out of the way. Jordan, the term Mad Men comes from what? Is it 1, ad men, as in advertising? Is it 2, a street name, Madison Avenue? 3, the Ozzy Osbourne album Diary of a Madman? Or 4, Bill Murray's line from Stripes, Lee Harvey, you are a madman. When you stole that cow and your friend tried to make it with the cow, I want to party with you, cowboy.
I have no idea, but I'm going to go with C.
Diary of a Madman. The Ozzy Osbourne album.
Nope.
Now, I don't know, because it could be 1 or 2. Those are both reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go with 1. No?
Madison Avenue. Madison Avenue, sorry.
Madison Avenue Men.
Yeah.
Too simple.
0-0.
All right.
Gina.
Okay. Gina?
Okay.
Who did John Slattery originally audition to be in Mad Men? What part?
Okay.
Is it 1, Lane Price? Mm-hmm. Is it 2, Don Draper? Mm-hmm. Is it 3, Betty Draper's plastic surgeon? Or 4, Pete Campbell's pomade applicator?
Ooh, very slick. I believe Don Draper was what he tried out for.
He did try out to be John.
All right, that's a point for Gina. Now back to Jordan.
Jordan, we're out of Mad Men trivia. Probably better for you. But this won't help you anymore. Will Wheaton trivia.
Yeah, that's not any better.
What is the title of Will Wheaton's podcast?
He has a podcast?
Yes.
Well, of course he does, Gina.
Okay.
Is it 1, Radio Free Burrito? Me and My Burrito? Is it 3, Geek Show? Hey, wait a minute.
Huh?
Is it 4, Men Seeking Tomahawks?
Let's go with 3.
No. Gina?
Me and My Burrito? No?
Radio Free
Radio
Burrito.
Free Burrito.
You guys are really cooking here.
I'll say.
Let's see. That was Jordan, Gina the Steal, so it's Gina's turn.
I think Jordan's trying to lose.
I think he is too. You shouldn't give him the tickets.
I'm sorry.
I disagree. I think Jordan has already lost.
Well, okay, give it to me. Come on.
All right, Debbie Reynolds trivia.
All right.
During the filming of the first 3 Halloween Town films,
Okay.
Debbie often introduced herself as, is it 1, Princess Leia's mother?
Okay.
Is it 2, Reynolds, Debbie Reynolds? 3, just call me Deb? Or 4, Lord Padme?
Princess Leia's mom.
Princess Leia's mother is correct.
All right. 2-0, Jordan. It's your turn.
Jordan?
I got this. Don't worry.
Okay.
Do you?
I believe in you, Jordan. Come on.
Citizen Kane trivia.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
This is easy. It should be.
Okay.
To what does the word rosebud refer
come on.
in Citizen Kane? This is Jordan's
All
question.
right.
Is it 1, Kane's childhood sled? Is it 2, Kane's first love? Is it 3, the name of his kick-ass 650 horsepower Scarab jet boat? Or 4, a stripper at the Jiggle Hut?
His sled, for sure.
His sled.
Well,
how about
Phew.
I think Jordan actually knew that.
How about that?
That wasn't a guess. All right, it's 1 point for Jordan. Gina has 2. Gina could ice this now.
She better. I'm out of questions.
Uh-oh, okay.
It's Star Wars trivia.
Okay.
What is the name of the creature that Obi-Wan rode on Utapo?
Okay.
Is it 1, the Varactyl? Is it 2, a Bantha? Is it 3, Jar Jar? Or 4, Seabiscuit?
See, luckily I know what a bantha is, and I know it's not that, so it's got to be 1.
Varactyl is correct.
There you go. Gina wins the game.
Thank goodness.
That doesn't matter, though, Jordan. You know, you sort of hung in there.
He knew that Rosebud was a sled, and that's enough for me. I'm going to give you these Andy Bell tickets anyway, Jordan.
Wow.
Amazing.
Hang on the line, Jordan.
Thank you.
All right, hang on. I got to get home. Mrs. Ola needs me to fix the tanning bed.
Oh. All right. Big boy news now, brought to you by...
Explore science that shines with Clark After Dark at Clark Planetarium on August 19th. August Aglow lights up with mocktails, music, glowing science experiments, hands-on challenges. Grab your crew and come to Clark After Dark, 18 and older only. Tickets available through Eventbrite.
Comedy Central is celebrating South Park Day of programming for the show's anniversary instead of airing another season 27 episode.
Yeah.
They're on fire right now, so it makes news for not even airing an episode. Comedy Central not airing any new episode of the animated hit series this week. The second time the show has not run a weekly episode since the season 27 premiere just a few weeks ago. But unlike when the show abruptly skipped its second week of the season, and unlike when the season premiere itself was delayed by 2 weeks, this hiatus has been baked into the schedule for a while. Instead, the cable network has declared August 13th, which is yesterday, South Park Day, and they ran a marathon of fan-favorite episodes, and that led up to an airing of the show's first episode. Cartman gets an anal probe.
Yes.
In the show's usual 10 p.m. slot, Eastern Time slot, the programming then featured interviews with creators Trey Parker and Matt Stone, behind-the-scenes footage, and rare clips. The event marks the anniversary of the show's first episode in 1997. The pause also gave the production a bit of breathing room. The show is operating on a very tight schedule, with Parker and Stone creating entire episodes in just 6 days and delivering a locked cut hours before the deadline.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty hard.
Oh, there's a documentary about it. It's fascinating to watch the process.
Because it is as up-to-date as it can possibly be.
Yeah. Well, a little more than 4,500 Utahns are experiencing homelessness during an annual survey conducted earlier this year, and that signals an 18% increase from the previous count, according to a new state report. The report published by the Utah Office of Homeless Services found a 36% increase in people experiencing chronic homelessness as compared to last year. While Utah's homeless rate remains below the national average, state officials say the report highlights a growing need to address the issue. This year's data tells a complex story. While most people still resolve their homelessness quickly with shelter and support, we're seeing growing needs, especially among seniors, veterans, and first-time shelter residents, said Wayne Niederhauser, Utah's homeless coordinator.
I saw a little press conference that Mayor Erin Mendenhall had yesterday about this, and she said, we have land, we have plans, we are ready to go with building this housing. I just need the legislature to fund it.
Yeah, and they're just
and they
dragging
just
their feet.
are not.
No,
they're dragging their feet on it. State leaders say that we've made the largest investments in homeless services in our state's history. And they called on the city to keep working with the state to find practical and lasting solutions to the complex issue.
They don't want to give money to
No. Nicholas Rossi found guilty of rape late yesterday.
This is the guy that faked his death and was in
Fled the country.
Scotland. And
The jury returned its unanimous verdict after deliberating for just a couple of hours, I think, once Rossi's defense team quickly wrapped up the case on the third day of the trial. Rossi will be sentenced October 20th, refused to testify on his own behalf inside the Salt Lake City courtroom, claiming his name is actually Arthur Knight. Rossi was found guilty of raping the then 25-year-old woman in 2008.
he has another woman bringing a case against him after this one finishes.
Let's see. Oh, and now this is the story of one man who asks, where are all your so-called friends when you need them? We'll go to the crime desk, Gina Barberi.
It's true. He's a Michigan man charged with murder, allegedly asked his friends to help move her body. Cavante Deshaun Clark, 31, appeared in Wayne County Court on Tuesday. Witnesses testified about what they heard him say in the days after 34-year-old Jessica Bedford went missing. According to courtroom reporting, a witness described as a longtime friend of Clark said he recalled the suspect knocking on his door one night, telling him, I hugged up, I shot her, can you help me move her? A witness reportedly testified that at first he did not believe Clark. He said that later he met him up with a mutual friend who also mentioned needing help in the basement of Clark's home. I need some help in the basement. He said he heard that the other friend said something about moving a body. He refused to do it. When he confronted Clark about him getting involved with his alleged attempt to move the body, Clark apologized and said, my bad, I shouldn't have asked you to do that. That's a lot to ask a friend.
It really
moving
is.
a body. You really know a friend if they'll...
It depends on how good of a friend they are.
If they'll help you move a body. And just quickly, I love this. Prison inmates are making Brian Koberger's life miserable. He's
the Idaho.
Yeah.
Good.
Apparently they planned before he was brought to their prison, we're going to make his time here a nightmare. So they have a schedule. They take turns yelling into the vents 24 hours a day, harassing him. And he's complained to the prison guards about it. And I say, good on you, other inmates, for doing that.
A committee in Congress, Jamie Raskin is the ranking member, have demanded answers from Attorney General Pam Bondi after Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell was transferred to a relatively luxurious minimum security prison camp in Texas. And is it true? I think I heard that she is allowed to leave to go to work.
They're saying that's not true. There was a rumor that that's not.
But but this committee wants to know, well, why was she transferred to this camp with this prison with less security? We need some answers for that. And call it a sign of the times. The oldest casino in Las Vegas is saying goodbye to live dealers and moving to fully electronic table games.
That is a tragedy.
Derek Stevens, owner of the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino, that's in old Las Vegas, old downtown on Fremont Street, told the Las Vegas Review-Journal the decision followed the success of electronic gaming tables at one of his other downtown properties. What we're seeing is that more younger people want to play these electronic games, Stevens said. Many casinos have been adding electronic table games in recent years, citing lower labor costs and growing interest from younger gamblers who are more comfortable with digital play. He said dealers from the Golden Gate will be allowed to transfer to his other casinos. The original property of the Golden Gate was purchased in 1905 at Fremont and Main Street for $1,750.
Wow.
In 1906, room and board at the Golden Gate was $1 a day.
Wow.
All right, that's it.
All right. Sports weather traffic.
Well, the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys golf match looks like it's going to happen. There was a...
Oh, boy, I'm sure glad.
There was a challenge thrown down. It's for charity. And high school football programs are a big deal in Florida. This is important. This is very, very important.
Yep.
Well, apparently the 16-time Florida State champs, this is high school football, I will tell you, are going to be flying to London to play a game against a team there in London at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. St. Thomas Aquinas High School is traveling to London to take on the NFL Academy on October 8th because they're trying to make football a thing over there. But people are saying, who's paying for that?
Yeah.
To fly? Because a football team, that's a lot of people you're sending. And this is at the same time that other schools are struggling, just to have school supplies and things. But I want to know who's paying for this. Because it's a public school that's going to do this.
Yep.
Let's see. That's your sports weather. Red flag warning today. It's 77 right now. Going to get up to a high of 97. But this is bad because we've got that fire up in North Ogden, but this could start other fires. That's why they put out the warning, because things are dry. Winds are picking up because of a front coming in, and that front could bring some dry lightning, which could start other fires. So you should be aware of that. Traffic, let's see, we had a friend of the program say major accident, 123rd South, 13th East in Riverton. Cops have the intersection and the whole area blocked off. Crash northbound I-15. This is in Lehigh at milepost 285. And a crash westbound Bangor Highway 27th West in Salt Lake. Haster Games for board games, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, miniatures, dice paints, and more. Haster Games, 6831 South State or hastergames.com.
All right, so we will take a break. We'll be back after these. The strange and unusual gift.
Yes.
And, of course, the Boner recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock.
986.
All right, 8:45.
This package was sitting on my desk earlier this week. It says to Carrie, Bill, and Gina, and was sent by, I don't know where it says, I don't know where it came from, but I opened it up. I figured, well, let's see what's in here. And it has a present for us and a letter. The letter is from the National Dental Disturbance Council.
What? Dental Disturbance.
A proud division of the U.S. Department of Questionable Choices. Official station, the abandoned house next to the dog food plant in Ogden, Utah. To the honorable hosts of Radio from Hell, concerning flavored toothpaste deployment, Phase 1, flavor, shock, and awe. Dear Lords of Morning Radio, we hope this communique finds you flossed, caffeinated, and emotionally prepared for what lies within the enclosed parcel. As part of a new, entirely unauthorized outreach program by the National Dental Disturbance Council, we're distributing experimental oral flavor technology to trusted media professionals. Following my recent successful investigation into the Karcher Mall polar bear relocation mystery, which brought truth, closure, and a strong smell of Bass Pro Shops to the people, I was given temporary authority by myself to expand operations to the field of weaponized toothpaste sampling. Please find enclosed the following department-sanctioned flavor profiles for live on-air testing. See, the first one I'm going to do is Lucky Charms flavor.
Lucky Charms flavored toothpaste.
A special edition for Carrie Jackson. It is magically artificial and clinically confusing.
So these are real toothpaste?
Yes. Cola flavor, because nothing says healthy gums like a 2 liters of Coke in paste form. Vanilla, the perfect flavor for when you want your mouth to feel like it's stuck on a Yankee Candle. Wonka chocolate, 100% coca flavor, 0% actual cleaning power. Red velvet for brushing with vibes, not results. These products are part of our ongoing study titled, Can They Taste This Without Regretting Every Decision That Led Here? As always, I remain dedicated to the important work of investigating absurdity, whether it's tracking down an emotionally complex polar bear or mailing unsolicited novelty toothpaste. I am here to serve. God bless morning radio, and God help your taste buds. In satirical service, Sketchy Blake of Ogden. Field Agent NDDC, Karcher Mall Bear Recovery Unit, Lead Investigator, Toothpaste Failure Deployment Officer, unranked.
Like, does it have, like,
which one do you want to
fluoride in it? Like,
yes.
is it an
yes. It says do not swallow.
That says it on regular toothpaste, says that too.
It's sodium fluoride anti-cavity toothpaste. Gina, I'll give you your choice. You should do cola.
Sure.
Or Wonka, whichever one.
The cola one.
Oh, wait a minute. He's misled us.
What?
There isn't a cola one in here.
Oh.
There's a Wonka, there's a his smile and a her smile, and Chupa Chups.
Let's see the picture of the product again. Yeah, he didn't send a cola unless...
x96.com/live.
There's Lucky... No, that's his smile and her smile. I don't know what those are. I don't know what they're supposed to be other than that. There's Wonka. Yeah, he didn't send the cola. You've screwed up, Blake.
That's okay. I'll try the Wonka one.
Here's Wonka. And it's I've unwrapped them so you can. I'll try Chupa Chup. I guess you just squirt a little bit on your finger and.
But don't swallow it.
Well,
so you got to spit it out.
I suppose.
Chocolate toothpaste. Ugh.
Oh, it's clear. Well, I think
it sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
See, isn't the idea
this is just citrusy flavor?
Isn't the idea of flavored toothpaste to get you to want to brush your teeth?
That's the idea.
You want to brush it if it just tastes like chocolate?
I guess
that's like the official Wonka logo, though. I mean, they must have paid money for the actual logos.
That's Lucky Charms, you know.
So yeah, and these are from the. So this his smile and her smile. So like the Chupa Chup and yours.
It doesn't say her smile. They're both his high smile. High smile.
Oh, high smile.
Yeah, they're both high smile.
High smile, and so it says on the Lucky Charm and the Chupa Chup, a product of the High Smile Company.
Oh, is that a spit cut Katie brought?
Well, this
spit cups.
This is disturbing because it's glittery.
Oh, really?
The Lucky Charms
That'll
one.
make your smile
Well,
sparkle.
it's magically delicious.
So it's magically delicious. But it also starts fruity, but then is minty.
This is just kind of citrusy and then minty.
I can't.
So maybe there's a front note and a back note is what's happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Now we should
The
look.
chocolate one is not clear. It's
Okay, that one's not.
It's chocolate.
It's chocolate. And what does it taste like?
Does it taste chocolatey? These are really
yeah,
weird.
Tastes like chocolate mint. That's not bad, actually.
You should look up the High Smile Company, Gina. See
Okay, let's see.
Just hismile.com.
Let's see what we.
I think. Ooh. Now that one's kind of good.
Well, it's.
I don't know what it's supposed to be.
It's disturbing.
Tastes kind of like frosting.
RFK Jr. would really hate this because there's fluoride in it.
Yeah. I think it's just, it's to get some attention for sure, but they're kind of nasty, but...
Sue says the glitter lets you know if you swallowed it.
Let me
You'll
try
find out in a day.
Let me try the Lucky Charm. Try this one. This is actually kind of tasty, whatever that is.
Yeah, it's a company that just has all kinds of toothpaste.
This is vanilla.
Oh, does it say vanilla
Yeah,
on it?
you look on the top there.
Oh, okay.
So what's the other one say? Because I'll bet maybe it says cola.
Red. Oh, this is the red velvet.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try that.
They have whitening and They have all kinds of toothy stuff.
And these are just sort of
yeah, these are novelty
to draw attention to it.
They have regular tooth stuff.
Yeah, the vanilla's like a cookie or something.
Yeah, it does taste vanilla-y.
Yeah.
I want my toothpaste to be as minty as possible. That's what I want. Do you remember what was the toothpaste that was cinnamon flavored?
Oh, Stripe?
No.
Yeah.
You know what one and it was red. Do you remember that?
No. Yes.
What was that?
Well, there was that.
Was it Colgate? Was it?
There was that toothpaste that came out in stripes. Was it that?
No. Close up.
Close up. Oh, right. It had a stripe of green and white and red.
No, she said that's not the one.
That's not the one.
No. Close up was the cinnamon toothpaste.
Okay.
I don't know what the stripey one was called, but there was a stripey one.
Aquafresh.
That was pretty stupid.
Now, Guy in the chat room has found a KFC fried chicken flavored toothpaste that is fluoride free.
Well, then that's for me.
Yes.
Send that to.
Crest had a cinnamon one too, Katie says.
No. Toothpaste should be minty.
Well, I mean, isn't that the point? To freshen your breath, right?
Oh, so the Kentucky Fried Chicken one is from the same company, the High Smile.
The High Smile.
But it doesn't have any fluoride in it.
Okay, so seriously, they're making these. They had to pay a lot to get the rights for this.
They're nicely packaged, and,
I mean, is anybody using this entire tube and then buying a new, this is my go-to toothpaste?
Maybe.
They buy it as a joke.
Maybe.
How do they make any money with that?
Lots of people.
Well, you bought it.
Yeah, lots of people buy jokes.
The cinnamon one is close up. I still use it today.
Oh, okay.
They still have it.
Well, I think I'll use these.
Why?
I like the vanilla one because I like the taste of it.
High Smile is an Australian toothpaste company based in Queensland. Founded in 2014, featuring products from lip balm, whitening kits, toothbrushes, and toothpaste.
Yeah, they have pretty straight ahead tooth stuff. Well, here, you can have the chocolate one too, Bill. You can have all of them.
I'll mix them, chocolate and vanilla.
Oh.
Let's see. Mint freshens the mouth primarily due to its flavor and the way it interacts with our senses, creating a feeling of freshness. The menthol in mint stimulates nerve receptors that detect cold, giving a cooling sensation. Additionally, mint's strong scent can mask bad breath, and chewing or sucking on mint-flavored items can increase saliva production, which helps wash away odor-causing bacteria. Huh.
Minty fresh. I like minty fresh.
I kind of like the chocolate one, too.
Ugh, really?
Yeah.
Mentadent toothpaste came out from two separate chambers and mixed together as you pumped it out.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Remember Mentadent?
Yeah, they can't. It's like a big bottle, and you had to push the pump with your hand.
Mm. Yeah, close-up is still cinnamon and still available.
Well,
all right.
Thank you, Blake, I
Thanks,
guess.
Blake.
It's it's certainly unusual.
Yeah, here's the vanilla.
I'll take them. I'll take them all. I bet my kid likes them.
Probably.
I'll use them.
Just as long as you're brushing, I don't care what.
Yeah, there's Mentadent.
What do you use now? What's your toothpaste now?
Crest.
Just straight ahead Crest?
I use the what's the one that that's supposed to
Sensodyne?
Sensodyne, yeah. My dentist recommended it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he used to say on the Sensodyne, you shouldn't use it all the time. Just use it occasionally. And he said, "Oh, that's nonsense. Just use it. Just use it." I've used it for years. Because I did experience sometime years ago tooth sensitivity.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that's because little cracks have developed in your teeth, and this Sensodyne will fill those in.
Sue corrected me. It's Crest with scope.
Oh, so minty
It's
fresh.
the minty fresh.
I want to go brush my teeth.
I want to get one of those toothbrushes that plays songs.
Yeah.
But only
in your head.
But only when you have it in your mouth.
Yeah, it conducts.
Can you hear it?
It conducts through the bones in your
It
jaw.
vibrates your head.
I don't think I would care for that.
I saw one that was a Kiss one.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh.
Well, thanks, Blake.
Thank you, Blake.
That's
I guess.
Yeah, don't do it again.
Oh, let's see. Crash, southbound I-15, 10th North in Salt Lake, off to the right shoulder. Crash, eastbound SR-26 in Riverdale at 37th Street, left lane closed. Northbound I-15 in Lehigh, 2 right lanes affected. Crash both directions, SR-71, 126 South and 13th West. And if you want to talk toothpaste or you're seeing anything out on the roads, you can send it to us, 33986. Salt Lake Film Society presents the Summer Showdown, cult classic films on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas. This weekend, check out The Room and Hundreds of Beavers, Friday and Saturday nights. Get tickets and showtimes at slfstix.org.
Tooth Tunes.
That's what they were,
The discontinued line of children's toothbrushes by Tiger Electronics. Once activated, the small CPU in the handle played a featured song on the chip by transferring vibrations through the bristles, which acted as transducers to the front teeth, through the jawbone, into the inner ear.
Why don't they make them anymore?
I imagine that it's probably they
cause
discovered it
deafness.
was dangerous or something.
Cause
but,
deafness in children.
Katie said that the Kiss song was rock and roll all night and part of every day.
Just part.
What?
All right. KXRK Provo. We will take a break, play a song. After that song, it's the Boner Recap game. Easy to play the game, easy to win the prize. You don't even have to win the game to win the prize. What is the prize, by the way?
Tickets to see Blues Traveler and Gin Blossoms August 28th at the Canyons Resort in Park City.
Blues Traveler tickets, Gin Blossoms as well. 877-602-9696. Call, play the game, win the tickets. It's the Boner Recap game. All you got to do is tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, cheat. Go to x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners, August 14, 2025. Click on there, and it will tell you who won the boner this morning, and you will get these Blues Traveler tickets. All right? Easy enough. Stockton 12 Honda.
The Honda summer event going on right now at Stockton 12 Honda. Great deals on every new Honda, every used Honda. The inventory is going fast. The deals will not last. The sale goes on, I think, through Labor Day weekend at Stockton 12 Honda. It's a great place to buy a car. I've done it myself, and I'll do it again, by gum. You can save big at Stockton 12 Honda during this event. Right now, their appraisers at Stockton 12 are ready to offer you maximum value for your trade-in as well. So why not check out a new car, a Honda? You can't go wrong buying a Honda. You can check out the new Honda Pilot, the brand new, they've got the 2026 Honda Passport in right now, and the new CR-V and the CRV now in a hybrid model, which I think is great. I'm very, very excited about that. So get ready to explore also the new Trail Sport trim for the 2026 CRV Hybrid, built for adventure and efficiency. Stockton 12 Honda, Southtown Auto Mall,
Chachi in Santaquin says he's going to the Nine Inch Nails show tonight. It's not in Santaquin, though. It's the Mavericks.
To the Maverick Center.
He's going to drive up, I guess.
Yeah.
I hope he already has tickets, because if he doesn't, he ain't
Probably
getting
not getting them.
Nope.
Probably not. It is time for the Boner Recap game. We are not giving away Nine Inch Nails tickets.
No.
No, we have Blues Traveler and Gin Blossoms tickets.
Which that'll be a very fine show.
August 28th at the Canyons Resort in Park City, part of the Park City Concerts on the Slopes concert series.
Who dat?
Nick.
Nick, hi there.
Hello.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. What are you doing today?
I am actually on my way to work right now.
What kind of work do you do, Nick?
I clean ponds for rich people.
You clean ponds?
Ponds, really?
I am a minor league pool boy.
No, I mean, is it so? It's not pools. It's actually decorative
water features,
and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Huh? That's interesting.
So do you have to pull like the koi out of the pond before you?
Yes. Yeah. It's a full ordeal.
I'll bet.
And there are enough rich people with ponds that this is a job.
You know what? You wouldn't believe it. And actually, up in Park City at the canyons, there are plenty of people who have ponds in their backyard.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And whoever puts them in also provides the service that you provide, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Do the other kind of animals do they have living in these ponds other than koi?
I actually took care of a turtle last week.
Red snapper, I'll bet.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Red slider.
Or slider, I mean. Red slider, yeah. Not snapper, red slider.
Yeah.
Snapping turtles are mean. Red sliders are nice.
Well, red snapper's good.
Well, they're mean, though.
That's fish.
Oh, the
is
fish.
what he's talking about.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nick, you're a clever young fellow. I'm gonna.
Well, I appreciate you.
I'm gonna read these boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and you'll get those tickets for Blues Traveler and
Gin
Blossoms. Here we go. You ready?
Awesome.
There you go. Ready?
I'm ready.
All right, boner candidate number one. Do what like a butterfly? That's Andrew Cuomo, who's running for mayor against this Zamdami guy. He probably doesn't have a chance in hell.
Nope.
And particularly when he puts out social media things like advising people to fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. No, Mario. Or no, it's Andrew, right? It's Andrew Cuomo. No.
Yeah.
Is it Andrew or Mario who's running?
It's Andrew.
It's Andrew. All right.
Mario is his dad.
Yeah. Oh, Mario was the gone one.
Yeah.
It's Andrew and then the CNN or the news guy.
Newsmax.
Yeah. So anyway, he said, "Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee." No. It's sting like a
float
like
slow
a
down,
butterfly.
slow down, Bill. Just take a
Float like
breath.
a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Thanks, Nick. You got it. Boner candidate number
You're
2,
welcome.
Marjorie Taylor Greene, who said instead of Mark Levin he's a radio guy and he's attacking her, she's attacking him, but he has his vehicle of being able to use radio. He has a bully puppet that he can use. No, Marge, you mean bully pulpit. Mm-hmm. And boner candidate number 3, well, it was his personal stash. This is the guy stopped. Where was I think this was in Richfield area, and they were stopped for speeding, and they have drugs in the car, and the cops. Then he says, "Well, there's some drugs in the trunk," and then when they took him into the station, they said, "You have any drugs on your person?" And the guy said, one guy said, "Well, yeah, I got some cocaine in my belly button," and indeed he did have a baggie of cocaine stuck in his belly button. Yeah. So those were the 3 candidates. Who ended up being the winner, Nick?
Number 2.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is correct. You win. Now you got to get to the business of clean. How many ponds are you going to clean today?
I've got 4.
4 ponds. All right.
They're just maintenances. So.
Yeah. Sounds like a kind of a nice job, except it's seasonal, right? You don't do this in the
what
winter.
do you do in the winter?
Yeah. You know what? I find another job for the winter. So if you guys are hiring, I'll take one.
Y'all hiring? No, all we're doing is firing. That's all we're doing.
Well,
we're going the other direction.
But keep your ear to the ground. You might hear something.
All right, sounds good.
All right, hang on, Nick, and Katie will tell you what you need to do to get your tickets.
Keeping your ear to the ground, brought to you by Cascade Collision Repair, Utah's leader for certified repairs. Get a free estimate online at cascadecollision.com or in person, including their newest location in West Valley City.
Next time, could you sponsor Keeping Your Eye on the Sparrow?
Sure.
How much time do we have here?
Like less than a minute.
Oh, well, then let's
We have
move
a
on.
spot coming up if you have something.
Well, I wanted to pay tribute to an old
Yeah,
friend of mine.
We can do that coming up.
Okay.
All right, stand by for that. We got big boy news and opinionuendo. After these, stand by. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special. Cheers, everybody. Don't call this day drinking. This is refined.
The sense of summer. Barbecues. Days at the beach. With your buddies. The smell of a man. A cologne that says,
I am a man. I am all man. I am very, very manly, dude.
Radio from Hell brand beer scented cologne. A little one-on-one b-ball at the playground, or working all day on your car in the hot, hot sun. A man wants to smell like a man. Radio from Hell brand beer scented cologne. Being a man is hot, sweaty work, and hot, sweaty work all goes better with beer.
Radio from Hell brand beer scented cologne. Now available in convenient 6-packs at Checker Auto Parts and on draft in kegs at Costco.
Coming soon. Radio from Hell brand Zima scented perfume for the ladies.
9:18. Plenty of time for all that leftover news that you've got right over there.
Yeah, I do have a fair amount.
All right. Brought to you by...
Don't pay for tires and oil changes ever again. Get tires and oil changes for life with every new and used Mazda purchase from Bountiful Mazda. See Bountiful Mazda today for details.
Thank you very much.
Well, they say foot traffic fell 9% year over year at American Eagle stores for the week that began August 3rd, marking the second week of traffic declines. Foot traffic declines since the retailer launched their controversial campaign featuring actor Sydney Sweeney.
It's only controversial to the right.
American Eagle launched its campaign, Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes, July 23rd. For the first full week after the campaign, which began on July 27, the foot traffic in their stores declined 3.9%. In both of the 2 full weeks preceding the campaign, its traffic increased over last year, up 5.9% on the week. So whether you can attribute that to the ad or not, it's questionable. But the foot traffic is down somewhat, according to their surveys. Let's see what else we have. How about... it's a visual. I don't want to do that. Cracker Barrel. Did you hear about the whole controversy with Cracker Barrel?
No.
A year ago, Cracker Barrel posted a video showing how they have remodeled their stores.
They got rid of all the crazy crap on
all
the
the trinkets that were mounted on the walls.
Yeah.
The new locations featured a more drab look with not much of the newly painted white walls and a modernized dining room, and people are just incensed about it. They said we did it because, well, part of it was it's easier to clean the stores.
Yeah.
When you don't have all that crap hanging on the walls.
You got to dust it.
You got to dust it, and it gets greasy, and you have to clean it up. But apparently, the Cracker Barrel customers are saying, no. We want all of that junk. And I think they're going to start easing back into it. Because
easing back into junk?
Yeah, easing back into the old look. Because it really has hurt their business, apparently, since they remodeled the stores.
We like the crap.
Yeah, we like it. The NBA has approved the sale of the Boston Celtics. Okay. Have any idea how much that team would be worth? It's going to be bought by a group led by private equity mogul Bill Chisholm, a deal that values the franchise at $6.1 billion.
Wow.
The largest ever for an American professional sports team. The league said the transaction is expected to close shortly, and when it does, Chisholm will take ownership of at least 51% of the team with full control coming by 2028 at a price that could bring the total value to $7.3 billion. Priscilla Presley's former business manager has accused her of withdrawing her daughter Lisa Marie Presley's life-saving medication to get control of family name.
She pulled the plug?
That's what it says. The 80-year-old former wife of Elvis Presley ultimately wanted to control her daughter's trust and Graceland, according to the suit, obtained by The Independent. Priscilla Presley's lawyer labeled the complaint as malicious character assassination. Brigitte Kroos and Kevin Fialco, the heads of Priscilla Presley Partners, are suing her for breach of contract and fraud. They're seeking at least $50 million. Lisa Marie Presley was hospitalized in 2023 after suffering a cardiac arrest. She died in January of 2023 at the age of 54. Her mother was aware that she was preparing to remove her as the sole head of her trust and pulled the plug within hours of Lisa being admitted to the hospital.
I believe this.
I think so, too. Priscilla knew that Lisa's death neutralized the threat of Lisa's efforts to have Priscilla removed as the sole trustee of Lisa's irrevocable life insurance trust. And Priscilla ultimately wanted to control the Promenade Trust and Graceland, the filing says. At her house the following week, Priscilla exclaimed, "I'm the queen. I'm in charge of Graceland."
I believe this 100%.
Marty Singer,
Really? Yeah.
Presley's lawyer, slammed the lawsuit as meritless in a statement, accusing a grieving mother of contributing to her daughter's death is not savvy advocacy. It's malicious character assassination and should be broadly condemned. Those fabricated claims have absolutely no validity, and we're confident the case will be dismissed. I don't know about that. Well, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Linkadinkio Distinkio?
yeah, he dropped a possible explanation for his dating habits, which often go viral. The 50-year-old actor, who has a reputation for dating much younger women. Now, I think there's a real reason that he does that, but here's the reason he gave filmmaker Paul Thomas Anderson in an Esquire interview that he feels nearly 20 years younger than he really is. He said, I feel like I'm just 32. That's why. No, I think the reason he dates much younger women is because he can.
Yeah.
He's not really tricked himself into being younger.
It's the same reason a dog does you-know-what, because he can. Anderson kicked off the conversation about DiCaprio's age by urging him to answer as quickly as he could. If you didn't know how old you are, how old are you now? DiCaprio replied, 32. Anderson wondered whether turning 50 had been a natural time for reflection. DiCaprio said that he turned emotionally 35 last year. Anderson said, your age is 50, but your emotional maturity is 32? How does that feel? He went on to explain his perspective has shifted since marking the milestone birthday in November 2020. No, that's all nonsense. You just date younger women because you can.
Because you can.
If you were a 50-something, stockbroker, would you be dating women 30 years younger than you?
You'd be trying to. Not. You'd be trying to. And it depends on how rich a stockbroker you were.
Well, that wasn't a good example.
Fleetwood Mac's lyrics, handwritten by the band's own Peter Green, are headed to auction and expected to sell for thousands of dollars later this month. The document is a composition sheet made by the band's co-founder and also includes instrumentation notes for Fleetwood Mac's single Man of the World, which was written in 1969. The lyrics, handwritten by Green, are made in blue ballpoint pen and contain corrections written by him in black ink. They show the guitarist and songwriter amended 3 lines of lyrics of the song and ticked off the finalized lines of lyrics that he was happy with. Man of the World was the band's only single to be shared from Immediate Records and also appeared on Earliest Hits album in 1971. Green left the band in 1970. It wasn't played live until nearly 50 years later, when the band broke out a rendition of it on their tour in Australia. Green died the following year, and he was not with the band other than right at the beginning.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, he's not. Of course, he could just say, "I've got the handwritten lyrics."
Yeah.
That I wrote.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Didn't say anything about it being.
Did they have blue ballpoint pens back in '69? I don't know if they did.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They did. The Pretenders, Chrissie Hynde, is set to release her 4th solo album, a duet special, on October 7th, featuring collaborations with notable artists, including Brandon Flowers, Dave Gahan, Debbie Harry, Lucinda Williams, Shirley Manson, and Dan Auerbach. The project was sparked spontaneously in 2023 after a conversation with Rufus Wainwright's husband, John Weisbrod, leading to Chrissie Hynde quickly selecting 10 classic songs and ultimately partnering with these diverse vocalists.
That's cool.
To promote the release, Chrissie Hynde has shared her collaboration with Rufus Wainwright on the hit standard Always on My Mind, which appears alongside other duets with Cat Power, Julian Lennon, Katie Lang, Alan Sparhawk, and the late Mark Lanigan. So there's that. Let's see what else we have here. I don't know, Radiohead. Kiss. Kiss, well, we know they're going to receive now the Kennedy Center honors. They've been selected to receive that award presented by Donald Trump, who will host the ceremony on December 7th. We'll be honoring one of the greatest rock bands of all time.
Well, it's the hottest band in the world is who they are.
Kiss, as Trump said. Wow.
You wanted the best, and you got the best.
And all the other honorees include George Strait, Sylvester Stallone, Michael Crawford, and Gloria Gaynor.
I read an article earlier that said he offered it to Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise declined.
He declined. Good for Tommy.
Let's see. Now this is visual. Timothy Chalamet flirting with Gwyneth Paltrow.
Whoa!
It's in a
movie.
Oh, it's
in a movie.
Wow.
It's an Avengers Endgame trailer. No. So it's for an upcoming A24 movie called Marty Supreme, in which she co-stars with Chalamet. The movie follows Chalamet as lead character for Marty Mauser, who's shown calling Gwyneth's character, an unnamed movie star, on the phone from a hotel and flirting with her on the phone. Okay.
Stop.
Please.
Mr. Chalamet.
Yeah. I'm going to go see that Weapons movie this weekend.
Oh, you know what? I screwed up.
How'd you screw up?
I read a
spoiler?
a plot synopsis.
Oh yeah,
I screwed up.
I've avoided those, so don't tell me.
I won't. I'll be
Apparently, there are lots of sort of twists and turns
Yeah.
and things. Yeah,
I screwed up.
I think I probably saw the same plot synopsis
And
that
you
did,
and you
and it said in the lead-in, this contains all kinds of
Yeah, it
details
did.
about.
But
the
you
movie.
read it anyway.
Because, I'm that curious about it. I couldn't not read it because I've been dying to know what it's about.
So will you not go see it now?
I mean, I wish I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll forget by the time it's available on
Maybe
HBO or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe.
I did watch the first episode of Alien Earth.
Ooh, how is it?
Pretty good, huh?
Wow.
Really? Okay.
It's-
Timothy Oliphant?
Yes.
He doesn't look like Timothy Oliphant to
No.
me. He's
Is
weird.
he a bad guy?
No.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know.
He looks like a bad guy.
That's the thing, is that right now you're not sure who's
okay.
what.
I'm guessing he's
You know?
not going to turn out to be the nicest.
Probably not.
Of what is he, a symbiont? No, he's a
Well, that's just
replicant.
it. There are three different versions.
He's a robot
Yeah,
of some sort.
he's a robot of some kind.
Okay.
And we don't know what kind.
And
he
are they
is.
releasing these one at a time, or could you watch them all?
There are two available now, and then once a week after that.
And then, because it's on FX.
I think it's every Tuesday, I think.
Yeah. So I got to watch episode 2 today.
Okay.
So good, though. So
Yeah,
good.
excellent.
And I was told that the traditional xenomorph that we know from the Alien movies, the look of it that you're seeing it on the TV, it's 95% practical effects.
Yeah,
there's
a guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit, and it looks great.
I respect guy in a suit.
Guy in a suit.
I think the original Alien, a lot of that was there was a guy in a suit.
It was all
too.
guy in a suit.
Was it all guy in a
Oh
suit?
yeah, it was pre-CG. All guy in a suit. Weather?
Weather, it's 81 right now, going to get up to a high of 97, and we do have a red flag warning in effect. That means that could be a little windy, it's hot, and we have possibility of lightning. All of that is a recipe for a fire disaster. Hopefully it doesn't kick up that North Ogden fire again, or it could start another one. Just be aware of that. Don't miss Big Head Todd and the Monsters on Sunday, August 24th at the Snow Park Amphitheater at Deer Valley. Get tickets at thestateroompresents.com.
X96.
9:37.
If you just indulge me for a moment, a really good friend of mine, that I'd known this person for years and years and years. His name is Stephen Peterson, and I don't see him very much. I hadn't seen him very much over the last several years. When we were in junior high school, we were inseparable.
Oh, you've known him that long.
We became really good friends in junior high school. If you go to x96.com/live, as a matter of fact, Steve and I, this is junior high school. We're probably 14 or 15 here in this picture. And I think this was we were on a road trip with his parents to visit his sister who lived up in Renton, Washington. And we stopped along the way, and there's a picture that's me on the left, obviously. Punks. Look at those punks.
You were up to no good.
Well, I don't know about that. That picture says, what does it say? Drink water.
Drinking water.
Drinking water. That's what it says. Drinking water. And there's an arrow pointing, so Steve has got his mouth anyway. And so I met him in I think the 8th grade. And we became really close friends up into high school years and then sort of drifted apart a little bit. There's another picture here that his son sent me the other day. This is Steve got a car. His parents gave him a car, I believe. They gave it to him before I ever had a car. We're probably 16 in this picture. That's a Camaro, a purple Camaro.
Nice.
Yeah. And he had this purple Camaro. And there we are sitting in the Camaro. My phone rang yesterday, and it said Stephen Peterson on it. Now, I had seen Steve just recently. I'd had a big birthday party, and he was invited, and he came to the birthday party. And so my phone, the caller ID says Steve Peterson. I pick up the phone, and I said, "Hey, Steve, what's up? What's going on?" And then somebody said on the other end, "This isn't Steve. This is his son, Nathaniel. I was at the party with Steve. You remember?" And I said, "Yeah, sure. Nathaniel, don't tell me this. Don't. And he said, yeah, my dad died on the 11th. That was 3 days ago. My dad died. He was, he had some heart problems. He told me this at the party. I said, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time. He said, well, I had some heart problems, but the doctors cleared me, and, I think maybe he had a stent put in or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I've been feeling great. I've got a lot of energy. I'm playing golf. And his son, Nathaniel, said I spoke to him on the phone, and he said, remember, we're playing golf tomorrow. And I said, yeah, I know, and I'll see you later. I'll be over to the house in a bit. And he said, and Steve had said to Nathaniel, yeah, I'm going home right now. I'm going to just take a rest, and then I'll see you in a while. And then Nathaniel said he went to the house, and there Steve was sitting in a chair, and he was gone. And anyway, I just wanted
It's nice of him to call you personally, so you didn't find out about it.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
reading the obituary or something.
And it, I don't know. Steve was we had two very diverging paths as we went. We went our separate ways. Steve became a pastor. He did an internship at some church. I think he went to divinity school for a little while. And then he became an evangelical, faith-healing pastor.
Mm-hmm.
Had his own congregations. He had a radio career too. He wanted to go into radio initially,
Mm-hmm.
and he actually was.
That's where I met him.
He was even before that, he was a hired DJ at the old Rock 103. Back when Al Haig was there as a DJ,
Mm-hmm.
Back in the old days. KRSP, that was what it was,
yeah.
KRSP. And Steve actually got a job there doing a midnight to 6 shift or something, and worked there as a DJ. But he became a man of the Lord. He was a man of God. Had his own congregations and and then you heard him on the radio because he'd come in and when we were at KJQ, and he'd come in and record radio shows.
He'd record it was a half hour or an hour.
So.
I can't remember of gospel preaching.
Yeah, preaching. And he'd preach.
And you'd hear him occasionally through the wall as he was recording.
And he'd have, he had his own congregation, sometimes at various sizes, but I think one time he had a pretty large congregation of people who went every Sunday to hear Pastor Steve preach. He was the officiant at my wedding with my current wife, the lovely Mrs. Bill, and he was just, I don't know, he meant so much in my early life, particularly. He was cool. I was always looking to him for the cues of how to be cool, and he was a great dresser, He was, and he loved the Beatles, and he introduced me to all kinds of other music as well. And we had a lot of fun together, and it was, anyway.
Well, I'm glad you had your birthday and that you got to see, because before that, when was the last time you saw him? Probably been a while.
Yeah, it had been a long time. I'd spoken to him on the phone occasionally, but I hadn't seen him for quite a long time when I saw him at my party last month. So anyway, Steve, I'm sorry, and Nathaniel, and his daughter Andrea has actually been here in the studio a couple of times. She works on Capitol Hill as aide to, I think she might be Stuart Adams' aide right now. I mean, yeah, she's quite a conservative young woman, very, very, very lovely blonde woman, very conservative, yeah, I know she's worked for some of the leadership on the state capitol. And Nathaniel, I don't know what Nathaniel does. I think he's a photographer of some sort. But at any rate, he meant a lot to me in my early days, and we had many adventures together, and I'll miss you, my friend.
There you go. All right, we will take a break, play a song, and crawl towards the exits. Coming up.
So I had that tapas at Montagna. You've been there, haven't you, Carrie? It's over here at the Hyatt Regency, the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
On the 6th floor.
Up on the 6th floor, yeah.
Yeah. They got those globes out on the deck.
That's where we dined last time we were there.
I think some people were actually, there was one
out in the
group
globe?
out in the globe in the snow, which would have been really nice.
Out in the globe.
But it's a very nice restaurant, and the food is good, very good. Not cheap, but not horribly expensive. I mean, we went there for my child's birthday, turned 20 yesterday, and had a nice time. Just three of us, my wife and my child and me. And we were, eating, and I said to we went early, 5:30, because that's the best time. And there was almost nobody there. As a matter of fact, the musician was just coming and setting up. And I said to the host, please, we would like a table close to a window and far away from the musician.
Yes.
Not that you hate music,
no,
but
it's just that when you're trying to
can't
talk,
yeah.
sometimes. Now he wasn't playing really loud, I don't think anyway, but we were on the opposite end of the room, a really big room. So we're finishing up our dinner, and with churros, of course.
Yeah.
Dipped in chocolate sauce.
Yeah.
And what was there? There was some kind of stuffing in the churros, some kind of, I forget what
filling?
it was. Yeah, filling. Anyway, everything was quite good. And some people came in, and as they walked past us, and they sat down at a table very close to us, and there were four of them. And I look over there, and I know who that is. I said to my wife, "That's Craig Worth."
Wait a minute.
From Channel 4, is he on 4 still?
No,
or is he on 2?
No, he's on 2.
He's on 2 now.
I don't think he's on
But
anything.
I don't think he's on anything.
Is he not on anything right now?
No, he's dead.
No.
Isn't he?
No. He's
no,
still,
they've been rerunning his bits on Channel 2. And I thought he was dead.
No. And he still does stuff, I think. I'm pretty sure he still does things. Can you check, Gina? I didn't look. But she said, no. I saw them come in, and I thought when they went by, I thought, that guy looks familiar, but that can't be Craig Worth. And I said, that's Craig Worth. And I said, so she pretended to drop her napkin or something so she could turn around and look, and then she turned back around and went,
was he?
Yep, that's Craig Worth.
Was he worth watching?
He was,
he is on Channel 4.
Yeah, he's on Channel 4.
And
he's on it. I don't think he does.
Yeah, he still does stuff. I know I've seen something recently. He doesn't do a lot, but he still does occasional, worth watching things. So anyway, I said, and I've always just had a really, I don't know, I think we had him on a show once years and years ago.
Long time ago, yeah.
And he was very nice, and it was, and he was great to have on. And I said, I'd kind of like to go over and just say hi. Just say hi. I've always liked your work, and I don't want to bother you, but just hello and have a nice meal. And my wife said, well, you should go. He'd probably really like that. And then I started to think about it. Would he really like that? I mean, would he really like that? Or would he? And she said, well, just think about it when people come up to you when we're at a restaurant or something, and you always get really, pumped up by that. And I said, well, I don't mind it, and I like it not because it makes me feel like a big star or something. I like it because it affirms the fact that
I have a job.
That I have a job, and I usually say to people who say, no, thank you, you're the reason that I work. I have a job because of you, and thank you. And so that's the reason I like it. But I don't know. I decided that I wouldn't go bother him.
And they call him a legacy journalist. I think he just sort of does stuff
when he wants
to do it. But it says his full-time job is he's communications director for the Episcopal Diocese of Utah.
Oh.
So that's his job. But he does some, and he worked for Channel 2 for years and years, and now he's...
Yeah, because I've seen that. And honestly, I thought he was dead. And I thought they were rerunning his old stuff, saying, remember,
But should I don't know. Should I have gone to talk to him?
Yeah.
I probably should have.
How many people were with him?
3 others.
3 others?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'd have been.
There was a person who looked to be in his 30s, late 30s or 40s, and then 2 other people that were older.
Yeah,
I think it's always nice to acknowledge.
Yeah, now I feel bad that I didn't do it. But I always remember the time, and I've told the stories dozens of times, that Eugene Zeleznik, who was the host of the Talent Showcase on Channel 5, and he was the conductor of the Salt Lake County Symphony Orchestra, or Eugene Zeleznik. He was a TV personality and a conductor, and I saw him at the Capitol Theater one time, and I thought, I'm going to go say hi to him, because he was just there all by himself. And I walked up to him and I said, "Hi, you're Eugene Zeleznik. Nice to see you." And he said, "Get away from me." I mean, just like that. Get away from me.
But that's...
I went, "Oh, well, okay."
This is most people would appreciate.
Yeah, but what if
it.
Craig Worth, if I walked up and say, "Hi, Craig Worth, I just want to say, I noticed you sitting here. I really enjoy your work." And what if he had said, "Get away from me"?
I don't. I think he's
That
nice.
would have been a better story than the story you just told, which was a good story, but it would have been a better story.
Yeah, it would have been. It was because the Eugene Zeleznik is a classic story.
Classic story.
Yeah.
Erasure, because Andy Bell's coming to town.
2 shows.
Yeah. Why not?
That's a nice song too.
And you didn't want to hear the other one again.
No.
Carrie, saving you from boredom is what happens
I
there.
unearthed one for you. All right. Let's see. We have just enough time to do the promo and crawl towards the exits.
Dokie.
All right.
Friday's Radio from Hell show features Best Question of the Week.
What's the best question of the week?
Well, the question that we deem the best out of all the questions emailed to us, radiofromhell@x96.com.
No, I mean, what is the best question of the week?
We don't know yet. We're waiting for friends of the program to email their questions to radiofromhell@x96.com.
You've got questions, we've got answers. Friday's Radio from Hell show here on X96.
Sheesh.
Sheesh?
Sheesh. Sheesh.
Let's see.
I wonder why I didn't become a pastor. Oh, wait, I know.
There's the whole God thing.
Yeah, well, that might have something
Other
to do with
than that, I used to want to be a priest.
Really?
When I was a kid.
And you know why you didn't do that?
I thought that looked cool because you had to be up on stage and everybody and talk, and everybody had to pay attention to you.
Yeah, if you're a man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Texture confuses me.